Yo, what up, chat? I'm sorry. Was troubleshooting some tech issues, having fun for the last hour. I'm here now. I'm here. Weebs? No. Bad weebs. It is the week. This is a weeb-free weekend. I want good, wholesome gaming. No weebs allowed. That is today what we're doing. It's a weeb-free adventure. Dunk, this can finally show you what it's like to be a Dunk viewer. Uploaded 6 minutes ago. Should I be afraid? The description literally just says that. Is this a risky click? I'm scared. I don't know what we're about to see. We're about to see something, chat. What is this? Well, let me hide in the corner. There we go. How am I not able to... Oops. Busting out the wrong wands. Wait, what? Dang, I was to give him a middle finger. I apologize. You piece of shit. Oh, there. You guys want to see how a real guy does this? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
this is... Okay. Oh my Jesus! My ears! My ears! The hell was that?
I feel like I am in a convention hall.
Mod this guy? Antique? What the hell was that shit? First off, what kind of supercomputer is this guy running? That thing looked like it had like a shit ton of like videos. I don't even know how the process like that. I imagine that took forever to render. Jesus, Antique, I see you talking shit. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this. He does not have mod potential. He's got ban potential written all over him. I'm keeping an eye on you, dude. And I think we're all caught up, and now we can open up some Noita. Thanks again for all the support, you guys. Thanks for making it another awesome, sweaty week for me. As always, it's great hanging out with you guys. You guys are usually the highlight of my week, always putting me in a good mood, making me want to just chill, play some games. So thanks for giving me an awesome life. I appreciate you guys. Let's play some video games. Enough saying positive shit. Back to the shit talk. Fuck you, chat. You're pieces of shit. Mods ban all of them. We need a new community. I hate them. What's that face? What? Too far? Didn't go far enough. I think that's what you mean. Eat a bag of dicks. Well, nice. Do you know what you're going to do for the run today? Take that, angry streamer. Damn it. I got nothing. The greater chess run? Unique TI today, high timer, but a lot of votes. I do think it's time like to do a different one today, Yoke. I like that idea. We'll try mixing it up, see what we think of it. But the question is, do we start with TI or do we end with TI? 13 to 37, 6 votes. Both? Start. You guys are always... See, you're always biased, though. That's a problem. Is you're saying start because you're here at the start. And you're like, fuck the guys that are here at the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, the guys that are here are like, screw the guys that were here at the beginning of the day that scammed us out of getting TI. You need your brain at its sharpest. Okay, first off, my brain is insanely sharp. It is at its peak sharpness. 24 to 40, 8 options plus perma gamba, 5 orb run. What in the hell? Wait, dunk super important? Wait, with dent? Hold up. What do you mean dent? What is this about? See, here's the problem, chat. Here's the problem. I just showered before stream. Literally just showered. My hair was damp. That is not fair, chat. That is not fair. My hair was damp. It is wet. Look, watch. Okay, it was wet hair. It's permanent. It's stuck right now, okay? It was wet. It's not a dent. It's not. Listen, listen. God damn it. If you could rub my skull right now, you would see it is not dented. It is the hair. No dent. Perfectly normal skull, chat. Mods, ban anybody who kick W's. Ban them right now. It's not a dent. It's my hair.
It's not a dent, it's not a dent. I swear to God it's not a dent.
What was the range that somebody suggested earlier? It was like 24 to 40, but then 6 options. Let's try it out. Actually, yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, hold on, I gotta get everything. 2 bosses? What? What's your favorite bald shiner? Jar, shut your mouth. Jimbo hit us with the kindness. Let's go. Don't worry, Jim. You'll pick them up pretty quickly. You'll learn the voting system. At first, it can be a little confusing because you see people spamming numbers and stuff in chat. But as you hang around for like 5 to 10 minutes, you'll be like, oh, I get what's happening. Pretty much, there should be options in the top left, and whichever one gets the most votes is the effect that happens. Now, with that said, we could make it available where you see the number of votes for each thing. We'd had that for years, but then chat said that the problem with it is nobody puts any thought into their votes. They just see what everybody else is doing. What did I just get nothing out of that chest? I thought the no gold mod was still on or something. What the hell just happened? Did I actually just get nothing out of that chest? But yeah, so right now we have it where the it doesn't show how much each vote has, but we can turn that on if you guys want to change over to that. It's just people were upset saying that nobody would use their brain because they would just see whichever one has the most votes and just vote for that. Nope. I like this. This one's good. Okay. We'll leave it on this for now, but just know that the option is there if at some point you guys ever want to swap over to it, or back to it, I should say, since it was that way for a long time, and then we changed. Do you see that the blob's worms were slow? Oh, like they inherit the initial velocity or whatever? Is that what you're saying?
Hi Dunk, Tony Hawk here. Just letting you know I'm coming right over to ride that ginormous half pipe you got on top of your head. Hell, open it to the public to ride, dude.
Think you're hilarious, don't you, Tandag? Just because you got a couple Keck W's from chat. Well, you know what? These guys are brain dead. So a Keck W from them should be offensive. You should be like, damn it, if my humor aligns with their humor, it means that you have 2 brain cells. You disgust me. That's 2 more than you? You telling me I'm operating on 0 brain cells? If so, you gotta admit that's kind of impressive. Yes! 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 Teleportitis. I'll take it. I was hacked. I was lagging. I was lagging. They don't even Keck W. Fucking high ping right now is getting DDoSed. And I still am alive. So Keck W that bitch. Low tier perk enjoyer.
I really wish you guys could see.
Distractions up. Thank you, Rich, for the 71 monther. Dude, Rich has been here for some shit. He has been here for the journey. Thank you, Rich. 71 months. What's wrong with that?
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drawn.
71 ain't nothing as he hits us with a 4-month resub from Polychimp. 471. They're like, yeah, probably around the same amount of time. Thank you, Polly. Appreciate the generosity. Crap. I want the plague rats. Fuck, man, I can't get anything today. Come on. Did they put out a patch on this shit? Okay, now I can't even shoot stuff. This is a problem. What? Fuck off. Damn. Oh! Doesn't matter. Wasn't a bet. We're fine.
Oh, I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is
Doesn't
drawn
matter.
in sweat.
Wasn't even a bet. All is good. The way that life can suck. Thank you for the gifted sub out to Dented Cranium. Sure it was a coincidence. Nothing more, nothing more. Everybody Loves Acid was the spin-off of Everybody Loves Raymond, but with Woat. I'd check out the pilot. Woo, buddy. Think you could get me with that? That's embarrassing. Twitch won't let me buy bits? Hey, I appreciate the attempt. Unless you were attempting to buy bits so that you could throw them at Yolk to shit talk me, in which case, how dare you? Speaking of which, wait, I haven't checked the speedrun board recently to see if Yolk has gotten the world record back. I'm guessing no, since I haven't heard anything. You guys don't know, Yolk actually got insanely close to 2 just like top tier world record runs that he didn't get by just like a hair. Not that the time was good. The boss kill, he got scammed on the boss kill twice. Actually, wait, is it? Yeah, it is twice. That I know of. I keep thinking any day now we're gonna see new world record from Yolk. He was influenced by Dunk and had to throw. Listen, I know you guys like to credit me for everything that Yolk accomplishes, because you're like, Yolk learned everything from you, which is true, but I like to say that, you know, some of his accomplishments are his own. And that includes his throws. Did you even notice the crooked shots? Yes, I did. It's fucking jank as hell. What do you mean, did I notice it? You're still aiming wrong? It's a bouncing burst. Just shoot them and they bounce. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have grabbed that yet. Ooh. Could be good. Could be nice. Dice is nice. Wouldn't have it any other way, baby. Don't be jealous, chat. Chat, control your jealousy, please.
Goldfish vendor. I'm in need of your strongest goldfish.
You can't handle my strongest goldfish. Nice. A little scary. You know what's crazy though? Check this shit out. You ready? I don't think you're ready. Told you weren't ready. Oh shit, a fucking goddamn telemage. We need to do something about this wand. It's too late for you. There's always next time. Cease fire. Oh! Oh. What is this? The ceasefire is insane. Look at 3-hour ceasefire. Sausage thrower. What's up, sausage dude? He's throwing sausages. Dude, this ceasefire is too much. That's crazy. Oh! Okay. Oh shit, I think that was like right as teleport right share. Oh really, game. Thank you. Oops, I did not mean to do that. The hell?
I wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted for a second. Local nobody, thank you for the 48-monther. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We're about to get a dub right now, so I was kind of in the zone. Big confused. No problem, no problem. Thanks though, local nobody, for the 4 years, 4 sweaty years, and the way that life can suck. I did see that. What gifted out? Yes, we're all caught up. All right. Saving grace. Ooh, I forgot that was still going. Ooh, did not mean to shoot that. Did it already go off, the acid? I'm assuming yes. Easy peasy. I like these settings. I think these are solid, highly respected settings. What do you guys think? Thank you, chat, for the clap. I see you. I see you with the claps. Thank you for the GGs.
Nope.
Not bad. Wasn't a bet? Okay. Well, first off, you guys were trying to kill me like it was a bet. So I had to show you that I was capable of surviving. 8 options plus perma gamba. Okay, that's what you guys just vote gamba every time. It was supposed to be 10 options, by the way. 10?
Can only win T with telly and bad ranges.
40-second range, must be desperate for a win. Okay, how about this? I'll give you 2 more options. We'll try on that one. With 8 options, that's crazy. 8 options. Let's see what you guys think of that setting. Max 40 is ridiculous. You guys have 8 options.
Options doesn't matter if we only get to have 4 or 5 votes the entire run.
How is nonstop being one of the reasonable people around right now? Like, chat, realistically, 8's not that bad. Like, everybody else is being just fucking insane. You're good at finding the one person. No, it's like, it was just, I mean, there may have been not too many people, but I'm just saying there are reasonable community members out there. That's what I wanted them to know. There are lots of unreasonable ones, but there are a couple of reasonable ones. They do exist. Okay. This range is very respectable. Thank you, Indoor Cat. Appreciate that. Appreciate your bravery to speak out. Even when it's not the most popular thing to do. Very brave of you. I expect my payment tomorrow. Fucking don't listen to them. They're just lying. They're just trolling. Doing a little bit of trolling. Wait, what? Blood? Wasn't paying attention. I'm not. I mean, Angry Ghost is usually disappointing. I forgot. Black Hole, Angry Ghost.
I think that's just what we call a skill issue.
Fucked up. Still be fine. Still be fine.
I'm brave too, Dunk. You not only have a full head of hair, but I think you should go to 120 range and give us one option. You're the bestest ever and ever. You got my PayPal, Dunk. Just send the usual hundo.
I gift you guys with God tier gameplay day after day. And this is how you thank me? This is what I gotta put up with? At this point, you might as well do the pirate software ranges. What is considered the pirate software range exactly?
You guys can see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
You want that? Remember times when we had 10 to 20 was normal? You guys have 8 options on the screen. What are you yapping about? How's the dent doing? I don't know who this dent fella is you're talking about, but seems like a cool guy. Oh. Minutes? Because you usually have that default, who asked for more options? Chat was asking just, they weren't saying it was going to be the best thing ever. They just wanted to try, you know, Yolk was wanting to mix things up a little bit. He wanted to stir the pot. We never wanted more options, we wanted a better range. What? I literally read the comment aloud. Okay, fuck off. That thing's on.
Realistically, the number of options shouldn't correspond with increased duration, because we still only get one vote. Honestly, the default should be 8 votes with standard vote durations. It would make up for all the chat options that pollute the pool. Right now, more options with shorter range.
What? Is he high? That dude's high, right? Has to be.
I have always liked these nice and quiet Sunday walks. Or maybe not.
Wait, what, Hod? Are you referring to my TI run as a Sunday walk? Motherfuckers, I'm sprinting for my life. So my issue is with my boss killer. I don't know how we're gonna pull this boss killer off without accidentally killing ourselves in the process. It's gonna be rough.
Basically, because most of the options are trash, you see the same events, whether it's 4 or 8 or 10 options. And then you see them fewer times because higher vote duration. How is it not cakewalk for you?
Just because I make it look easy doesn't make it actually easy. Don't you understand that? This is a problem.
Nope.
You guys went with a bold move here at the end. Damn it. Oh. Okay. This... Okay, I got the telekinetic kick, so it shouldn't matter too much anyways, right? Oh, we can't even cast that there. Or there.
This range isn't all bad TBH. I've had time to do so many things between votes. Since the last vote I've had a kid and he's finished high school, and I got my PhD.
I like this range. I feel like this is a good, healthy, you know, balance between like you guys doing your best, realizing that you guys are shit, and then I overcome it.
Top 2 voted options activate.
Nope.
Yeah,
This reminds me of that
that's a
topic
good
we
point.
had yesterday where they let the little Fortnite kids play against bots, so they can win easily and feel good about themselves.
Chad is over here just yapping, man. They're just fucking yapping.
A pool.
Keep the range, but let the top 2 voted options activate. Problem is that I believe would need like a programming change. It is a cool idea though. I like the idea, Beast. Thank you for the 5, by the way, man. I think that is a solid idea. Not that it would be balanced, but I would like to at least try it. But it's not something that was, you know, already made in this. What's up, Vialet? You guys, you can change your vote. It's always been a thing. With this many options, you can vote for one and then see something better, and you can change it. It counts your last vote. Thank you, Vialet, for clearing that up for anybody who's confused. Yolk says it's a skill issue on chat's part. I've done high vote option count TIs and lower TIs. The votes are harder on average, but I guess that's only because I did about 14 vote options. Wait, you did 14? So anything trash just straight up couldn't matter if you see half the list, no chance to pollute it. 14 was was your side of your screen just a list, like a book? How does multiple winners work? I don't know, actually.
Do it.
You want to see what happens? I don't know.
Do it.
Let's turn on show votes so that you guys can at least try to tell me what's happening.
I've just returned from circumnavigating the globe in a hot air balloon since that last run. Has he started another run yet, or is he still yapping?
Okay. Well, let's try this out. I don't even know if it's going to work. I have multiple winners turned on, and I have show votes turned on so that if multiple things happen, you guys can at least tell me like how it chose the multiple. I don't know what's about to happen. We're going to find out, though. By the way, another win in the bag. We'll be having a bet soon. I just want to get down what kind of range to do first, though.
Dunk, after all this years with TI, you still don't get it. It is not for you to win. It is for us to have fun at killing you.
That's fucked up. I want to win, damn it. What is scuffed mode? I don't know, but if Solar has a mode called scuffed mode, I'm scared of it. I feel like we've tested it before and it was probably scuffed and then it was like, all right, we never go there again.
Do it.
All right, let me know how this works for you guys. Or if it even does work. If people are screaming, but I see other people voting, what's happening? It's supposed to... I checked the thing called multiple winners. I don't know what that does. I can see votes. I turned that on, so if it's tied, I think. The Curse of the Temple. So the votes have to be the, like, perfectly even? That actually would be kind of cool. That's never happening. I don't know if that's actually, he's just guessing. Yeah, we don't know that. He's just predicting what it could be. Perfectly even for what? We don't know. We're saying that he was guessing that maybe if 2 votes were perfectly even, that maybe both options happen. It's called multiple winners. We just checked it to see what it does. Ow. What permanent gamba option do? It's below. No, you know what it does. Are you trolling? I feel like you're trolling. You know. All it does at the bottom, you can choose gamba, and it chooses 2 things. The reason we don't put that on there is because Chad just rolls gamba over and over and over. They literally choose nothing else but gamba. We had this discussion, and it wasn't me. That was I may have complained a little bit, but people in the chat were like, yeah, it's not really that fun because nobody votes for anything but gamba. And so it's literally like, there's no point in voting. Because it's always the same one. Gamba. The idea is because, which is better? Selecting out one option or having 2 random options happen? Well, it's like, well, the 2 random options is better. So it's always better. In terms of like statistics, like, you know, the odds of getting the player killed is always gamba. Ints, more options sucks. Yeah. Well, with gamba, yeah. Do you enjoy the smell of your dirty waistband? Of course. And make sure to lick it right before stream. That's my smelling salts equivalent. Gives me that pep right before stream. Oh, don't question my methods, chat. Oh my goodness, how did I not just get messed up? Transfer heart. Nothing. Why not make it a vote every 5 minutes? You want an every 5-minute vote? Sounds reasonable. I respect that. The multiple winners code is here. Line 333. Get winner. Scuffed mode, multiple winners. Winners equals null. Oh, fuck. What did I... Oh, okay, we're fine. So there's scuffed mode. Wait. It just choose. Wait, scuffed mode. No, it only chooses randomly whenever there's equal votes. I think this is it. This is all of it, is it? Because it would end here, I believe. It's... Multiple winners seems to be only checked in scuffed mode. Dunk has gone full pirate software. What? First off, I've never claimed to be good at programming ever. What's up, Asternick? It's not true that Gamba is always better, and that's because TI has been carefully balanced to have 50% of the options be beneficial to the player. What? Our TI is not that way. What are you yapping about? But have you worked at Blizzard? Chad, you... I'm not sure. Somebody has to stare at that and understand what's going on.
Can you go in Paint and draw something?
Always. Don't worry. Dealing with a genius here. The only mention of multiple winners is in line 355, which is in scuffed mode, so I that it can keep selecting more things from RNG selection. Okay, so likely multiple winners was something that unfinished that maybe he was gonna add and then just never got around to it. Sag. No big deal. Ooh. You guys went with the Gamba, I see. Okay, so that's what that person was talking about, because Gamba can land on things that were also they're not turned on anymore. Like, you can't get that unless it's in Gamba. Sorry, I'm in the zone right now. Focused up, locked in. So in scuffed mode, each vote gets a probability to activate with a total of 100%. Multiple winners can potentially all votes to trigger. So if you roll a natural 1 on each. Oh, okay. So like... What's the... Well, you said to activate with a total of 100%. So... If half the people, let's say 25% of the people vote for an option, and then 50% vote for another option, it doesn't mean that the 25% voted option will not happen. It just means that the 25% voted option has a 25% chance of happening. So multiple winners makes it so that like it goes through every single one of them and gives them their percent roll. Okay. Seems familiar. Seems like something... we could try that if you guys want. I want to make a yeast beer from my waistband. Foam, are you doing alright? See, you're really focused on waistbands right now. I don't know what's going on, but... You're freaking me out, man. Seems like fun. Yeah, we'll try it right after this one. Let me just farm a dub on these scrubs in chat. These brain dead scrubs. Okay, that's chill. Oh. Okay, hold on. I was getting hacked. Hold on, I'm being hacked. I'm being DDoS. All right. Okay, I've counter hacked him. It's fine. We're good. All right, scuffed mode. Since we're just testing stuff, let's put on a lower range for now. See if you guys can get an understanding of how it's working. If it is like what we described, where like it's the percent chances of it happening.
What did you just said?
I was being hacked. It's fine. I counter hacked him. Yes, it's when you hack the hacker. You flip the table on him. Alright, let's go. He said, oh, okay. Did I click the wrong mode? So remember, what you guys are trying to see here is when you're voting for stuff, is it working like we expected? So if half the people vote for one, does it end up having a 50-50? And does other... Oh, swimming pool and rainy day ended up happening. Did one say undefined? What was that? You said undefined? But they didn't happen? Oh, is it not working?
What was he supposed to do, chat? He was out of mana.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. That didn't count. That didn't count. I'm getting like read-me's and shit while I'm in the middle of play. How the hell do you guys expect me to do this shit? It's kind of impressive sometimes. This doesn't really make sense. Give us 2 options to vote 50-50. I mean, like, you mean to just make them as high odds as possible? Didn't we had 2 options happen on the last one. Did you guys not vote for those 2? No. Yeah, but they didn't happen. Okay, Mixu says scuffed looked broken. Nothing was happening. 2 things happened. We did not vote for them. Oh. Alright, so I was gonna say, but what? It was just random other things happened. Well, it is called scuffed mode, so I guess that makes sense. Let me try the 2 options thing and see if that helps at all. Alright, 2. And the next shop will be in just a moment. Let me test this real fast. Let me test this real quick. And then see if maybe the amount of options could have been throwing it off.
You got absolutely mugged last round and it wasn't even chat SMH.
We were goofing around, man. We were just chilling. The bet's not open yet. Did I choose the wrong mode? I had to have chosen the wrong mode. The last vote had acid and random perk with the most votes, and we got Sanic's curse and random flask. Well, see if so make sure you guys try to split the votes up somewhat evenly, and then it may not happen on the first one. It may have to be replace wand. Was that one of the options, you guys? No. Okay, so yeah, scuff mode's broken. It's no big deal. I mean, it was something he had thrown in there for testing. He probably threw it in a long time ago, and since then made many changes, which then broke this mode. So, no big deal. Oh well. All right, do you guys want to go back to our classic settings? Wait. What do you mean, wait?
Do it.
Wait, go back to the test? That chatter was dumb. It's not working. Okay. So, did you guys want to do show votes on or off? Show votes, do you want to see what people are voting for, or do you want that hidden? Off, 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 off. Only a couple ons. Okay. We'll leave it off then. You guys don't want it known. 10 to 30 seems like a little bit too spicy of a range, don't you think? We do need to go over the votes at some point. Most options are not balanced for your current skill level. I mean, I'm OP in general, so it's a tricky one, you know? And the problem is I don't know if I want to go through this entire, it's a long list. That's the issue. It's a lot of things. And you guys know what happens better than I do. Because half the time, like, stuff happens, but I don't necessarily know what you voted for. Like, I assume spells to worms, that must be the one that literally just turns all the spells into the worm spell, which then got me killed in yesterday's bet. Sanc's curse, you cough out gold when enemies hit you.
Make a spawn every boss option dunk.
Like cluttered shop, you never see it because it's garbage, literally. You guys vote for it from time to time. It can actually be a nuisance. Alright, well, hold on. Twitch, or not Twitch, Noita. Show votes off. I didn't apply it. 10 to 30. I don't like this range, but let's make sure that it's working. People getting baited by Ultimate Killer. Did I click the wrong mode again? Oh, 2 options. Thank you, chat. I was wondering what you guys were screaming about. Back to the classic. Alright, I think we're good. Why add orb option is disabled? Is it? I feel like you guys voted it every once in a while. No, it's not disabled. It's right there. Oh? It's just really rare. Really, really rare. It's 10 times more likely now. Are you happy? Yes, yes. Alright, and also make sure your sweat banks are prepared because we're about to be doing our second shop of the day. And we do have a couple cosmetics in there. I'll yap about them in a moment. Just making sure that things are functioning right now. Replace wand. Nice. HP in a dream. It could have gone bad. Could have been in the water at that exact moment. Small shop deposit. I see an arson. Prepping for the shop. Damn it. Could be a heart. It is a heart. I knew it. I knew it. Yikes. Damn. Okay, what is happening right now? Goddamn army of hiisi. Don't even need any of those. Oh! Oh! 7 HP is 7 times more HP than I needed. Okay. Alright, alright. Little sketch, I'm gonna be honest with you. Little sketchy. That's no problem for me though. No problem. Mr. President, get down! Fucking Uko shot just detonates. I'll grab this. No, 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 Shadow Dragon, don't do it! Fucking dragon, damn it! Oh, that's not what we're looking for. Oh! Wait, what just happened? What is going on? Wait, I don't actually understand what happened right here.
Personal file 69
Oh, one of the hiisi throwers turned into, upgraded into the TNT hiisi thrower. I was so confused. I was looking for one with the wand. Damn it, I shouldn't have got distracted. The whole time I was thinking, where's that wand at? Okay, the bets. 10 to 30, same settings we were just on. Let's go. Bets are open. Get your predictions in. And then after this, we're going to decide on what our adventure is going to be in today's Noita run. So this is our last TI run for now, and then we jump into a regular, like a daily run or something after this. This is not a scam bet. 10 to 30 is a hell of a range. Hey, Dunk, watch this! Exclamation mark, no. You want to farm losses, that's up to you, Rio.
Smash.
Bets are officially closed. Some of you are too slow. That's because you don't have the youth and speed like that I have. You're just trying to keep up, and you're just too damn slow. So sit there, be sad as I farm a dub right now. Let's do it. How about the fact that I had my toxic no for years, but still no golden yes? I only vote yes, been doing it for... That's Narson. These are lies. Did I fuck up? Hold on, I fucked something up. Hold on, chat. That was my bad. That was my bad. That was my bad. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. You're freaking out. You know what? That's fine. It's okay to freak out because you'll be distracted. Distract yourselves with a freak out. Distract yourselves. I'm just screaming to fit in. Just want to be part of the group. And the weeps. First you're screaming, now you're weaving all at once. Our ears can only take so much, man.
Real Texan would have dodged that.
Truck nuts. Oh, I was...
Dunk, help, I am trying to save my god run and my bridge boss escaped to the overworld.
maybe in trouble on that one. Hold up, hold up.
I've been dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn
This is
dump
bad, this
truck.
is bad, this is bad.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Hey, can you guys hear anything? You know what I hear? I hear the sound of you shutting the fuck up.
Dude, they're having a goddamn orgy. How am I
When
supposed
is
to make
your
it through that
anniversary
area?
with your GF? And what plans do you guys have? I'm about to celebrate 9 years and my plans are work. But we love our work.
Fuck him up!
Listen, you guys are saying a lot of stuff right now. I don't know if you're actually aware that I'm playing video games, but yeah, I am. Oh, now I understand the combination. It's the delusional with that. Oh. What's a video game? Yeah, that sounds about right. I just need to survive a little bit longer. Fuck off. The combination is broke, man. Basically, the delusional enemies were turning into real enemies. That was what was making that so difficult. Which is not supposed to happen, by the way. It's Chad abusing one of the programmer's tiny brains. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Miksu. I know it was you. I know the truth. Actually, that one may have been Congo. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh! Woo! Fine, we're fine. $300 gold for that one. I saw you just spike my drink. I guess that one has water. You spiked it with toxic sludge, I think, and then the water converted it immediately. Man, I love running into dead ends. It's the best. This is the slowest walk ever. Ooh, no! Ooh. Do not shoot the canister. Okay, that's a lot of canisters. Oh, keep these from blowing up, please. Don't blow up! We out. Thank God. Thank God. That was a little sketchy. Ambrosia circles? EC based ambrosia circles I think are actually going to be pretty good for us. Probably. As long as I use them in a responsible way. Okay, well the problem is my repulsion. Uko in a box. I see you. Oh, baby. I'd like to dedicate this win to all the Noita scrubs out there. I'm talking about you, chat, by the way, in case you're confused. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to appreciate these wins so much, because I would think that, you know, everybody was farming wins. But after seeing your guys' gameplay, I know that these wins only happen on my stream, in this world. That's a boss killer. In fact, it's a very good boss killer. That was my friend. It's cool. It's cool. Oh! What just... Did I just shoot that directly into an explosive? What even... I want to look at the replay, but it's also... I don't want to slow down too much. If you're curious how we're able to go so fast, it's because we grabbed the repulsion field for just such an occasion. Should have just kept going. I shouldn't have slowed down. My own fault. Okay. Stuck. Holy cow. Not bad, not bad. And then now we're gonna swap these actually. Quad goes there, this goes here. I think this is gonna be perfect. Then we run over here. I look over and chat said it's over. It's over, chat. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I forgot you guys did an add orb. That actually almost backfired really bad. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! That's how you farm a dub right there. Chat, no teleports. Didn't need them. Didn't want them. GG. I wonder if Ricky Reb voted on this one because he was he was on a like a massive
Let's
streak.
fucking go, God Gamer.
Let's go.
DNK bless
Let's go, Thelina. Chat, hold on. We're about to be shouting some stuff out here. All right, so let's shout out this amazing group we have here. We have 2 Giga Chads earning their golden yes signs. We have Oberon's Skills and Mushroom Head, both earning golden yes signs. You two, your signs should your golden yes signs should glow. They should sparkle whenever you pop on the screen. Just so you know, anytime those two predict yes from this day forward, their Sweatling will hold a sign that shines so bright you may need to put on sunglasses.
Wait.
Melamo. Is it Melamo? Mayamo? We'll call him May. All right. Melamo. Congratulations on the back-to-back 7 streaks. The 14 predictions in a row correct. God damn. Not bad. I don't remember what the range was. It was 10 to 30. It was 10 to 30. Congrats on the double 7 streaks, my dude. And here is where things get interesting. Ricky Reb, who had I think it is the largest prediction streak that is currently or was currently alive in the channel, is now dead. Yes, you heard me correct. Ricky Reb had a 42 prediction streak. Chat is saluting those fucking losses right there. That death of that streak. If you bet no 43 times, you'll get it wrong once. No, let's see. Ricky, I'm sure, has something to say. Let me see if Ricky's saying anything. Holy shit, though. A 42 prediction streak. And just think, his streak could be a 43 streak. All he had to do was type exclamation mark yes. It's so simple. He cheated. I forgot to DDoS him. See? You see what I'm talking about with these cheaters? No, I'm on a 46. Wait, is that true? Are you really on a 46 right now, Duke? Hold on. Where's Dunkbot saying the streaks? All right. Ricky, you don't have to feel too bad because you were not number 1. He was number 2. He was number 1. All right. Well, Ricky, you were number 2. Apparently, Duke is number 1 with the 46. And you know what? Let's see. Duke. Let me /user him. That'd be crazy if you had bet yes on that one. That would be badass. Okay, it looks like he didn't bet at all. Ricky, by the way, again, salute to Ricky's 42 streak. Oh, we're all talking about Ricky, extraterrestrian. What is this? A 40 streak actually down the drain. I didn't even know about this one. Extraterrestrian, my dude. He was like, please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. The whole time we were talking about Ricky, extraterrestrian is in the background just like, fuck. Hey, I mean, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. If you typed exclamation mark yes, you would have won. I know, you weren't ready to hear that. You had your minds blown, but it's true. Blackburn, 25 streak, which is impressive, but it's down the drain now. Conspicuous Compiler, 24 streak, dead. Megarone, 24 streak, dead. 68, 24 streak, dead. Sienna, 23. Kaj, 21. Wicked, -14. And Method with a -16. All these streaks are gone. Down the drain. Vanished. KLP with a 34 streak, dead. No more KLP. No more. What could have been if you only knew how to type yes instead of no. Vex's 20 streak, gone. Duff, 20, gone. Maristomic with a 13 streak, gone. Junto, 13 streak, dead. Gibble, Wibble, 6 streak down the drain. Darky, Kuba, Majestic, Void, PNTR, Cambarn, and Kron. Damn. What a slaughter. That's insane. You know what, Monster Muppets? I don't even feel bad. I feel like they deserved it, you know? They deserved those streaks going down the drain. You really debated all of them? Kind of mean, actually. I debated them. How so? What did I do? How am I the guilty one? I played too good? Is that what's happening? I'm once again requesting a low percent SunQuest run. I remember this one. You want a fresh file where you do like the minimal on everything. And each time you progress something, you have to add an orb. We have a power hour, but it's 2 hours of nightmare. Oh God. Nightmare. Am I in a nightmare sweaty mood right now? Do I want to live in a nightmare? A wandless new game plus win. I don't even know if you want that. That would be torture for everyone. Do a run where you can't fire a wand and you need to kill all bosses. You can't fire a wand, yet I have to kill all bosses? Oh? Try to become Big Steve, copies attacks and abilities, no idea if possible. Trying to think what you would use for his main attack, the classic Steve attack. Have you tried the idea of using material spells shifted to diminution to apply a 10 times damage debuff to enemies in a non-duplicable double crit of sorts? So basically like maybe a diminution mist that has damage on it to do 10 times damage. I can't say I've done that one directly. Pillar Roulette is on the table. One damage type true orbit wisp boss fight. Violet says she liked the Pillar Roulette. Did you like it too, chat? I'm down for doing another Pillar Roulette if you guys really enjoyed it. Explain Pillar Roulette. Sure. Sure. So the idea for Pillar Roulette, for those that don't know, is basically Noita's pillars are kind of in categories. So if you look in this let's go by this column here, right? This column right here is a column of bosses. And then you go to this column over here. This is like the essences, the different essences, and the Moon Quest stuff and the Sun Quest stuff all are on this. So they're kind of categorized, I guess, is the point. So each they have their own little groupings. So what happens is in Pillar Roulette is we have to let a random number generator select a pillar from each one of these groupings, and we have to do it in a single run. So I think chat seems down with it. Let me check. We have a website that Artorius made, and I think it may be possible that we could use that website for this. Let me see. Let me look. We're just checking stuff out real fast. Roll pillars to roll and stomped in the roll. Add pillar to add more pillar cards to the result. Reroll. But this grabs from all of them at once, I believe. Weird. No, we are not adding fungal pain. We've done so many fungal pains. I'm surprised you guys still like it so much. Oh my god. We're not doing this, by the way. I'm just showing you. Yeah, so the issue that we're having is that it doesn't separate them. Like, you could end up with two in the same category, I think. Just do it how you did it before. Yeah, I think that's maybe what we'll do. How many pillar categories are there? There you go. So there are 6 total categories. This one has 15, this one has 12, this one has 6, this one has 16, this one has 12, this one has 15. So what we do is we go to each category, we roll a number 1 to 15, then 1 to 12, then 1 to 6, 1 to 16, 1 to 12, 1 to 15. That's how we did it last time. There is one exception though that we made, and I think we're going to do the same rule this time. And that is we are going to remove some of the ridiculous ones that it's not ridiculous in the sense that we can't do them. It's ridiculous in the sense that it will kind of, it doesn't combo with other stuff. So for example, we can't get like the 1 minute speed run. So we have to do the 1 minute speed run, but also we have to do the Sun Quest. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, what? So the ones that we removed from the chunk, was it 5 or 4? We removed Pacifist, No Gold, 5 minutes, 1 minute, and no hit. So yeah, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we make this one a 1 to 7 roll, and we count from the bottom. This is 1. So 1, 2, 3. In this case, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 5, 6, 7. That's the only one that we do that with. All the other ones we allow them to work, except if we end up in a scenario where it's like, hey, you have to do nightmare mode, but then it also lands on the pillar where it's like, oh, you have to kill, I don't know, it chooses like a boss that doesn't exist in nightmare mode, like the Master of Masters. Predictions are open. Get your predictions in. Basically, we're gonna let RNG choose one pillar from each of these columns, and that is what we have to do for our run. And you guys do not get to know what pillars we're doing until after I close the bet. So you have to bet blindly. If you blindly have faith in me, no matter what we land on, type exclamation mark yes. If you're like, I don't believe in this shit, you're gonna lose, type exclamation mark no if you're a hater. Yes, I won my last run. So the only exceptions being this 4 here. We will allow nightmare mode. Nightmare mode only can complicate things if, you know, depending on what else we get. If there's complications we landed on nightmare, we may have to re-roll the nightmare column if it doesn't work. If there's an impossible scenario of play nightmare mode, but you have to kill a boss that doesn't exist in nightmare mode. But if it's like play nightmare mode and everything, all the other columns are possible in nightmare mode, then we have to do it. Made a small script to make the rolling easier. Just press the play button. Oh shit, you want to just roll them all at once? Alright. Yeah, we could do that. Obviously, these don't count right now. The site is definitely more fun using Artorias's, but we just don't have it set up to do, because we're doing like kind of like a random, we're doing a whole setup that he wouldn't have had programmed in. It's like a special rule set. All right, we are
Bottle brush love water.
Closed.
And they just
everybody's in, right?
But a wet
Everybody's in.
Oh yeah, I love.
I just got here. I baited you because I knew you guys were being chumps. Reopening for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Closing it for real. I got you, Suds. I got you. How are they? What? That is ridiculous. Some of you, I swear, only bet on the second round just because you like the memes. That's all. You're not there. You don't give a shit about the bets. You just want to be there to laugh with everybody when like 1,000 people pop up. Are you an anti-baby pillin user? Of course, always. All right, no turning back. I hit play. It's already decided. It already decided. There's no turning back. I'm scrolling up. Hold on, let me... Wait. Friendship 2. Which one is considered Friendship 2 exactly? It's got to be this one, right? I'm assuming it's this one. So we have to bring the big fella to the Avarice Diamond. What is that one exactly? Oh, it's just the sun. And it doesn't even need to be placed in the right spot, correct? It just literally is just make a sun. So make a sun anywhere. Bring the big fella to the Avarice Diamond. Defeat Toveri, which is kind of funny because that means we have to bring him to the Avarice Diamond, and then afterwards we have to kill him. All right. So we have to kill him, and we'll have him buffed up too, of course. And then, oh shit, I scrolled up.
You don't belong in this world.
Oh shit, hold up. We ended up getting the full. God damn it. Complete the game with the mountain toxic ending. That's fine. As above, so below. Didn't we get that last time? Oh wait, no, this one, wait, as above, so below. That one's the regular suns on each one, correct? Because it's not, it doesn't say dark. So it's this one. Last time we had supernova. Oh yeah, and we used it down the dark sun. Oh boy, we gotta go fast on this one. Okay, let me think for a moment. So what I have to do is I have to move, I'm gonna move the sun and I'm gonna move the dark sun out of the way. So we're good on that. Then I'm gonna build a regular sun up in heaven and place it on the moon. And I'm gonna build a regular sun down in hell and place it on the dark moon. It's gonna be kind of annoying because what's gonna happen is whenever I build a regular sun down in hell, move the dark sun and put the regular sun on top of it, it's actually gonna overwrite the fact that I have a dark sun on my dark moon. Meaning, next week, we're gonna have to do another dark sun run to regain having the dark sun on the dark moon. God damn it, that's gonna be annoying. All right, well, anyways, it'll give us something to do next week, I guess. It'll give us another quest. And then funky transformation. That's just the cherry on top of ridiculousness. Funky transformation, for those who don't know, it's easier to look at this one. Obtain the perks, cordyceps, fungal colony, and fungal disease in one run. We'll definitely be saving this towards the end because sun questing stuff is going to really complicate things. So, yeah, let me just real quickly update all the stuff and then we can begin. I'm going to do this on the daily run, by the way. Are you also rolling for bosses, shifts, and orbs? No. Like, hell no. Are you crazy? Today's run not long enough for you? We already have, like, a lot of crazy shit we got to do. You're like, now let's throw more on top. Fuck that shit. Daily run. Here we go. We also need 100% the game today, surely. Throw that on top while we're at it. Why not? Slime, spark bolts, TNT. Alright. Let's start talking strategy. So we have a journey ahead of us. We have to get the toxic gold ending. So that means that we do not want to go above 4 orbs. Otherwise, it will give us New Game Plus or potentially the gold ending. Actually, wait, you could go beyond 11 and we end up back on toxic gold again, right? I guess if I really mess up. Can we also get a zoo with the 25 deer this run? That fucking zoo, man. That last Saturday night / Sunday stream, dude, that thing was like a 12-hour long stream of just sweating it up with that zoo. Are you kidding me? Jesus. What the? We entered in and it's 3 lava flasks? It's a one way to enter the mines, I guess. You mean Dunkstein Island? No. No. Chat, listen, I was taking naming from the chat as in like suggestions because I thought they would come up with some cool names. Didn't know it was going to turn into that. Let's get to moving. Can't go too slow because we are way behind. We're going to be doing the daily run and we have to do pretty much we're doing a core part of the Sun Quest, like the main chunk of it. With that said, I don't know if I'm going to be like insanely cautious. I probably will not be. Ooh, baby, that potentially saves us an hour or 2 easily. Thank you, RNGesus. Very kind of you. Possibly go for early LDT heaven strats for a faster run. That would be some insane boost. But I feel like that's only necessary if we do want to break the reroll and stuff. I mean, you can do it no matter what, I guess, but if we are wanting to break the reroll, it pretty much would be necessary to do that. It's like, okay, because this is going to take forever otherwise. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. It's just sometimes you get these runs. Oh, shit. You get these runs that don't give you some of the resources you're looking for. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be impossible to do it or anything like that. You can always do everything on every run. But, for example, like a telebolt. Say a telebolt doesn't show up for the first 2 hours of the run. Well, that's causes the run to drag on. And whenever you're trying to move quickly, you don't want that kind of stuff. Early shop is kind of exciting, but it didn't really have anything. I don't know what's happening because I'm looking around. I saw a spot where a wand spawned, but there was no wand there. And then I haven't been able to find where the wand went. I think it was this spot. You're wondering why I keep leaning over. It's because I got eaten up by some mosquitoes when I was petting Teddy. He was meowing at the window and, you know, I had to give him some attention for a bit. And apparently it was a setup because there was a swarm of mosquitoes that destroyed my legs. But he was adorable, so it was worth it. Here's Teddy, the little baby. Teddy, say hi. Tell him hello. He doesn't seem very amused, does he? Teddy, say hi to Chad. He looks so cute. He's like half awake. He was sleeping when I picked him up. Look how cute he is. Say hi, Teddy. He's just like, he seems tired of your bullshit. He really does. Teddy, don't be grumpy. Don't be grumpy. Alright, let me go put him back in his little bed. Hold on, chat. You mean Diddy? No, damn it. It's not his name. His name is Teddy. Our cat's name is Teddy too. Kind of has a weird history with his name. Like, technically, what is a name for a pet, right? So, we, like a neighbor, it was a neighbor's cat that, I guess, kind of got close to us, like became like attached to us. And so much so that when the neighbor was moving away, said that pretty much their cat preferred us. And they asked if we'd be willing to keep him. And at this point, we had known him for just a couple of years, so we were like, you know, sure. And the lady texted one day asking if, like, to see how Diddy was doing. And we were like, what? Diddy? The fuck? And turns out, you know, my girlfriend had misheard his name that the first time that the lady had said what his name was. And we've been calling him Teddy for years. Boom. And but whatever, we thought maybe maybe like the phone auto-corrected though. Maybe his name was Teddy. So then she texted back being like, oh, like, you know, Diddy's doing good. Wait, is it Teddy or Diddy? Because we thought it was Teddy. And the lady texted back laughing, saying, oh, like a little laughing emoji, and said, yeah, his name is Diddy, though I think he may prefer Teddy with recent news or some shit like that. So we said, screw it. He's sticking with Teddy. He's not Diddy. And so we've been calling him Teddy for years, but his God-given name may be Diddy. His legal name, his government name. Just be sure to keep the baby oil locked up. Listen, Teddy's innocent. Don't think of these bad things about Teddy. Alright, well. This whole area here seems to be a waste so far. We found one heart at least today. And the orb heart. Sag. Alright, jumping into the mountain. Oh wait, why did I grab an acid flask? We have black hole. I do not need an acid flask to get out of the mountain when you have a black hole. We can't reopen. It would be cheating. We can't reopen the bets. Not my most favorite perks, but at least it's an immunity, I guess. Why'd you not take the hearts from the left? You talking about in the dark cave? We could have. It's an option. I'd have to go get the worm blood so I could see in the dark. It would take a little bit of setup, and I was just being lazy, essentially. I'm gonna grab this just because we're doing SunQuest related stuff, so likely we're gonna run into parallel worlds, and yeah, so it just feels like might as well just grab it. It's not a strong start. Toxic immunity start is kind of wasteful, if anything. But I am being a bit lazy. What else we got going on here? Chain bolts. Chain bolt actually is really nice. Let's swap that onto that wand. Toss that on the ground. It's not time for shop for another like 15 minutes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm busting out of the mountain. Oh no, I fucked it up.
Hey, did you know
It's
that
chat's fault.
100% of people in country I don't like are all bad and evil and stuff?
It's true. That's a fact. I fucked it up. What I was trying to do, I was a little bit sloppy. That was my own fault.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is
You're supposed to shoot it directly up and then over, and then it won't piss off the gods. But as you can see from the slanted shot that I shot at an angle, which was very dumb. So, oh well, we pissed off the gods. I was just kind of doing it just every once in a while. I like to dig out with that method because it's kind of fun. But definitely not necessary. Do we have a gap? Oh, we have to use a black hole again. What the fuck? Can you tell us about your first sexual experience? I like to keep it, you know... Let's keep it chill. You guys are wild today. What the fuck's going on? What's happening there? I just wanted to play some Noita.
Answer the question, damn it.
I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting. I just wanted to change the subject. Hey, it worked. You did a good job. The distraction worked. Acid trail, orb. Orb digging early is nice. I like it. What else we gonna get? Luminous drills? Actually, not bad. Ooh. I'm gonna be generous with my ambrosia usage here. You shouldn't be this wasteful. It's just I plan to get more. Not more. I plan to get Mimicium, which will give me an infinite supply. The tricky part is here. So if I'm going for a basic win, all that kind of stuff, you definitely grab healthy exploration. That's gonna make this run so much easier. It's gonna make this easy mode. But since we're doing a longer run, I may have to grab the dice.
Dice is nice.
Yeah, Thangalina, last time you said the dice is nice, it screwed me over. But the dice is nice sometimes.
No, the last 2 times I said that you got screwed. 3rd time's Tay charm.
Oh, I see. Thank you for clearing that up. Chat's never wrong. They always know. Chat, you would never betray me. The dice is nice. At this point, you guys, I think, are sabotaging runs. I think you look up if it's going to proc or not. Like, you're trying to find out if it's actually going to work. And if it doesn't work, then you insist to do it. And if it does work, I think that's when you're like, don't risk it. It's too dangerous. You could ruin the run. I'm going to start doing the opposite of what you guys suggest. But, honestly, I think we couldn't leave the dice behind anyways. It just sucks.
Got him.
Shut your mouth. It does suck, though, that we lost that. I think it was unavoidable because we are doing a longer run. I think we have to have perk lottery to keep ourselves sane. Okay, that can help us dig around pretty well. Got that for killing stuff. What's up with all these wands? Alright, well. We can do that. I'll save the refresh if I can. Oops, that's not the right one. There's a button. You push it, and 50% chance you turn into the opposite sex, but the other 50% gives you $1 million. Do you press? Interesting. Interesting. $1 million? That's pretty life-changing shit, but at the same time, I think also just spontaneously changing genders may also kind of be life-changing.
I prefer brain-dead chat over political chat. Also, I press.
Also, I press. See, here's the problem. Let's say I press that button. and I don't get the mill. And now I'm a lady streamer on Twitch. And now your degenerate comments, I stop being like, oh, these jokesters, and I start being like, did he mean it though? You know, you see what I'm saying? It may change my life in a lot of ways that I can't just chill and play video games anymore. But I get to start an OnlyFans. Oh yeah, babe. Never mind. I'm mashing the button.
You know you can start one now. You know you would get views.
Let's not risk that.
Wrong answer. You should press the button 10 times. That way you change sex multiple times and have 5 millions to transition to your liking if you don't align.
Laurander's a genius.
With Dunk's luck, he would just flip-flop 10 times and still have no money.
Ooh, small telly. Kind of want it on this one, so it's kind of a bit tricky. No. Back over here. Chump. Okay, so we're going to strip these spells off of it. Place that here. That's going to be my future telly wand. Put this up. Put this over here. Put this here. And now we're going to get a little bit more speed. Tallfax says, chat, can I get some predictions on how long it'll take Dunko to complete the challenges? What do you guys think? I think we'll have this done in approximately 3.5 hours. That's my estimation. 7.5 hours, 9 hours, then a death at the end. You guys never wait. 3.5 hours, good old Dunk sense of time? No, this is gonna, you'll see. I'll be more focused than usual. I'll be locked in to make sure that this doesn't, we don't have a repeat of last Sunday morning, which was me just playing Noita for 12 hours. Also, you gotta remember that I already have Teleport and Black Hole. Sometimes these runs that drag on, I don't get early, like an early digging or an early teleport. But we have both of those. And an add mana. We're taking off. We're launching right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna place this digging down for a moment. We will be right back. The good news is the wands that are in this zone, the fungal zone, are always non-shuffle wands if they're on a pedestal, which is most of the wands in here. Basically, if they drop from a treasure chest, they could be a shuffle, but outside of that, they're all non-shuffles, which means we are probably going to find an even better wand to do our add mana build. But for now, that should do. And then I guess we just put that there for, you know what? Put that there. Put another spark bolt in there. I dig it. Actually, we could go even crazier, couldn't we? 1, 2, 3. It shoots all of them. Put the add mana at the end. Now it's 2 spark bolts every shot. The mana compensating for all the mana we're spending. Good damage. Ow, I just spent a chunk of my health there. Fuck, that hurt. What the hell? How much damage did that do? Screw it, we're out of here. Skill issue. What it was is like kind of a dice issue, honestly, because if we had that one perk, the perk that I wanted to grab, if the dice wasn't there, the healthy exploration, we'd be topped off. We'd be full health at all times in this run. We actually got scammed. Is this one of the worst pillar selections Dunks could have gotten? No, there is worse. Well, we got lucky that the friendship, we got the friendship pillar and the boss, so it's like at least we can save ourselves a bit of time on that one, but it is a pretty crappy one, yeah. Die and save yourself 12 hours? You trying to get me to throw? Have you met me? Look at that Firestone. This actually could be very important later, because we needed one. I'm going to leave it right in this corner. The reason you need this firestone is that whenever you're creating a sun and a dark sun, you actually need 2 firestones, which one of them is really easy to get, but the second one you have to find it in the world, which it isn't that bad to find. Like, if I didn't have it and I need to find one right now, it'd probably take me like 15 minutes or so. But still, you can get really unlucky and you're like an hour in looking for that shit. There was another firestone in fungal too. Okay, that's good to know. Thanks for the heads up, because things can happen. You end up losing them and stuff. Like, you could lose one of your firestones. So it's always good to have a mental note of where I can get the backup of the firestone. Looks like a worm was on the loose. In fact, I think I see a mediocre worm. A little middle one. The middle worm. So, I guess we can take this moment to speed into here. We're still going to go back up, I think. Maybe. Probably. Being impatient. So we could grab oil blood for the fire immunity. But with all the stuff that we're going to end up having to do today, we're gonna probably end up with regular fire immunity anyways. Yeah. Oh, we get both. Hell yeah. I was thinking maybe fire immunity. Fire immunity is the better one in that it's just I didn't want to deal with the bleeding of the oil. But by the end of it, we'll end up making ourselves bleed gas anyway, so it's not. We can fix the oil part of that. So when you have All-Seeing Eye in the hiisi base, it makes it really easy to set up a healing situation. Because you're just looking for healers. I feel like one of the things that new guys struggle with is they're really jumpy. Because Noita, you know, trains you to, like, you see an enemy, kill them as fast as you can. You usually don't wait to be like, how are you doing? But with All-Seeing Eye, you can see around the walls and everything, and so you can see what the enemy looks like, and you're looking for a healer that is holding a green gun. Not that guy that I just tanked a shot. Alright, these guys are pissing me off. I'm actually kind of scared. I'm in under 110 health. 110 health. If you're under that, that means one propane tank can kill you. Are those snipers sniping each other? Kind of shocked at the no healers. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to risk it. You can't let RNG control your game sometimes, you know, because one propane tank is not that unreasonable to have it happen. And it would be my fault for not just grabbing the heart. So I grab that, teleport through the wall, easy peasy. I love these kind of games. Terraria, Stardew, Dead Cells, Silksong. Do you recommend this game? I mean, off of those games, I mean, Noita I recommend to everyone. It's my favorite single player game of all time. I've spent a good chunk of time in Terraria. I enjoyed it a lot. I've beaten Calamity as well. Stardew Valley, you said Stardo. I'm assuming you meant Stardew Valley, but maybe there is a game called Stardo. I don't know that one in that case, but Stardew Valley, chill vibes game, so I like that one too, but I only have like, I don't know, 20 or 30 hours in it. Dead Cells, I suck at Dead Cells, but I know there's a lot of people in my community that love Dead Cells. It is a roguelike gamers kind of game, so that would kind of align with Noita a little bit. But, yeah, I don't know if I would definitely, like, you know, there isn't like a, hey, you play Dead Cells, you gotta play Noita. Silksong, pretty sweaty. I like it. I'm having a blast with it. I've only played 2 days so far. But what it tells me is if you're willing to play Silksong and you like it, that means you like to overcome some challenges. And Noita has many of those, so that's a good sign. At the end of the day, I would recommend Noita, especially off of the games that you said, but I'd recommend it to anybody, any gamer out there. It's more about what kind of mentality do you have, because Noita is going to test you in your sanity. You're going to get slapped in the face, you're going to get punched in the mouth, and some people don't like that. Some people, when they load up a game, they're like, I just want to experience a fun story. I don't want to, you know, be slapped around and all that. In that case, Noita may not be for you. But if you're like, hey, I want to take on these really difficult bosses, I want to overcome this challenge, then you're going to love Noita. Alright, we got a healer. It took us forever to find a healer. I don't know why it took so long, but there is a healer. Right now what I'm doing is I'm trying to lure this healer. He's going to try to follow me, but he's going to do a terrible job at it. I want to lure him closer to something that if I need him to heal me later, he can. Hopefully. Which should be somewhere around this, I would say, would be the place to be. Yeah, this area is pretty good. The only problem I have with this area is there's a lot of fires. And fires mean healers will find a way to suicide to it because they'll melt themselves. Well, actually what we could do is we could just let the healer through. Hello, healer. Come on through. Come on through. Let me move this out of the way. I don't trust it. Healer, come on. Come on, come on. Ooh, we got a speed up for our black hole. That's nice. And then now we do the usual. I've been doing this a lot lately. I don't know why. I've been enjoying torturing these fish. It sounds evil, I know, but they deserve it. Trust me. They're evil fish. In case of what you're curious what we were doing earlier is I was setting up these fish so that they didn't have anywhere to swim. So that if I want heals, I just kick one of the fish and the healer will try to heal them. And then I set up this wood over here to hopefully, I think it's decently set up so the healer shouldn't be able to fit through it. And I can still telly through it. So he'll stay trapped in here with this fish long term. And I can use them. So at any point during my run, if I ever find myself in kind of a scary situation where I'm like, damn, my health is a little bit scuffed. As long as I get my way back to this area here, I can get healed up again. Make sure if you're going to telly into this box, I mean, luckily I have teleport liquid in case something goes terribly wrong. But I clear off the roof. That way, whenever I telly into it, like so. Oh, I have toxic immunity, I forgot. So when you telly into it, you can easily telly out of it. If the game will let me. Oh, let me stir this around. I don't know why it's pissing me off. Here's an example of how if you had snow on the roof, there's like no way you're getting out of here. But because I cleared the snow off of it, at least there's a chance if I spam the telly, eventually it'll go through it. Because going up through this steel is pretty easy to do, but going down is really a pain. And sometimes the game just will not let you go down through it. Always set up a situation where you could easily go up if necessary. Sometimes you gotta spam for a bit though and make it happen. Yep. Oh, not soft locked. Well, again, I had teleportadium in case I needed it as well. Go here. Got an extra there. A little bit of ambrosia. Come here, Big Steve. Goodbye, Big Steve. Alright, we grab the extra perk. Extra wand capacity. That's our damage wand for now. I'm just trying to get things set up. Sorry I'm not talking through every single one of my builds. Oh yeah, we could just grab this now, and then that would give us an extra spot. So then we could leave that there. Go quad there. About to sneeze again. Fuck, man. Every time I'm about to sneeze today, it's been driving me nuts. Let me sneeze, damn it. Those extra wand capacity perks always make big promises, but never work. You get a little something. You get a little flavor. We're going to pick up our pacing a lot right now, since we have so much we need to do today. So if you notice that I'm not explaining everything I do quite as much as usual, because I have to accomplish so much in so little time. One set of ducks should be enough. Ooh, interesting stuff. I'll roll it. Sure. Sure. Kind of a wasteful set there, but whatever. Damage plus, we could add that. Not bad. We are due for a heart mage trick. I think that's not a bad idea. I would like that. Good capacity on this one. We could turn it into a monster. I like it. You picked up the heart? Ah, fuck. Well, luckily we're in the jungle, so if we do find a heart mage, yeah, I was gonna say, there's always more. The jungle is the place to be. Another extra heart. We are rolling in the HP. Let me just see if there's any heart mage to speed up everything. No shift. I don't... Listen, I've told the story many times. The chatters cannot be trusted when it comes to suggesting fungal shifts. I was doing a long run. We're talking like a 7-hour long run plus. And I was just getting started. And there was a very adamant chatter that was like so insistent that I needed to do the shift the whole time. Fungal shift, please. Today we need a fungal shift, please. I was like, we're doing like a 7-hour long run. I don't know. He gets something really bad. He's like, please, fungal shift, fungal shift. We're talking like 15 minutes of fungal shift, fungal shift. And eventually I was like, yeah, all right. You know what? We'll do a fungal shift. And I do the fungal shift, and lo and behold, it's like water to polymorphine, or just something miserable. I think it was water to polymorphine. It was just something that makes the whole run like suck. We were just like, God damn it. And I remember them being like, oh shit. About 2 minutes goes by, and the person said, well, I gotta get some sleep now, guys. You have a good rest of your stream. And I was like, let me get this straight. You annoyed the fuck out of me until I did a fungal shift. And now for the next 6 hours, I have to stare at every pixel that is trying to kill me, because now all of water is death, and you are going to bed. And they pretty much were just like, well, see ya. And I was like, I am never again trusting these goddamn pieces of shit. I've been burned before. That chatter was peak troller. No, I don't even think they were doing it like jokingly. They weren't trying to be like, gotcha. It was more just like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Well, I need to get some sleep now. It's like, I guess they didn't think that's like, you're kind of just like hanging out, like, you know, they're having fun. They didn't realize this effect that you're about to have on my game, I'm stuck with it for many, many hours while you are going to bed. That's the best part. The innocence. If they were trolling, it's more of like a got 'em, which is like, I guess a little bit more funny. But the other one is like, it's like frustrating because you're like, you just want to be like, I don't know, the Homer Simpson fucking choking Bart. You're like, why I oughta, you goddamn piece of shit. Alright, well, I'm not seeing any heart mages. It's no big deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all these hearts. We'll figure it out. Is there a way to wand craft so that firing the wand instantly kills all enemies on screen without projectiles? Kind of. I mean, there's usually still some kind of projectile. There has to be something that is doing the damage. Well, destruction can kill everything on the screen instantly. So yeah, that would be the one, I guess, without projectiles. It's this one right here. Destruction instantly decimates foes around you at the cost of your HP. So you just, all enemies on screen, you cast it, they all disappear. But you do get hurt slightly. It used to be where you permanently lost the HP, but now it's just a slight damage. If you have a heal, you just heal right back up, you know. Alright, we got got a okay setup going. I haven't really seen much that made me say, oh, I want to go kill the Alchemist. But hopefully that changes soon.
It gets bigger when I pull them.
This was a chest. Oh, I messed up my multicast. Wait, what did I mess up on this thing? I don't know what I messed up. I'll look up in a second. Oh. Stay away, electricity. Stay away. Oh, I didn't realize the recharge time was so bad. It is quite ugly. We have to move that heavy there. There we go. Wasn't paying attention. There we go. Now we get explosive projectiles, so now we can start talking about boss kill strats and stuff. Damn, already another extra perk. I gotta go for it, I think. I do want to have that cordyceps stuff, but we'll have to get it later. Oh, we could leave it here. Oh, I was hoping it would stay. Oh well. I was greedy. I see that. I think my question is interesting and it's about the challenge. Do you think the Pillar Roulette would still be possible if part of the challenge was that you weren't allowed to get any one of the pillars that weren't selected? Ooh, that would be interesting. I was thinking about that, something similar, because I was mainly looking at the boss one. And I was thinking, what if I made it where you can only kill that boss, like the boss that's selected on the boss pillar? Because then it means all the other ones are removed from the table. Could be interesting. The only problem is I feel like I could lose that one from technicalities of some, you know, like an oversight where you realize it afterwards. Oh, you accidentally did this pillar, but in the moment you didn't realize it. That would suck. Losing to a technicality in that situation. Just moving ahead quickly. We have Iron Stomach. Eat your vegetables. I don't think we're really going to stack both of those. I do want the Strong Levitation, though. Another black hole. Alright, just doing that for a moment. Then we're going to go over here, grab this. Definitely have not conserved my heals. Pretty good wand, but we're not going to need wands at this point. We need resources. That is the key going forward. Resources. Oh, Polymage. Eat his corpse. Get poly immunity. I actually need these eggs today. I'll just remember that they're here because my inventory is going to be full as hell. Well, I guess I could probably grab it now. You need it for the sun quest if anybody's curious. The eggs are how you... it's like a step. You have to sacrifice 100 babies to the sun to help it like evolve or whatever. And so that's what that is going to be for. We still don't have Tinker. I think we're just going to go directly to a parallel world, keep farming perks. And yeah, it should be that. Oh yeah, Alchemist kill, that's what it is. Pyramid boss and Alchemist kill. Go ahead and grab that, it's fine. Blast thrower, kill that guy. Bingo! Bob, you got a bingo? Let me see the link. Let me see the bingo link. So the reason we're killing the pyramid boss is he's got some decent drops that he can do. Besides the fact that if you ever get a good enough early wand, killing him, and then you can sometimes get yeah, like look at this, you get some resources really early. We got heals. Pretty much the heal is the only thing that we're gonna need, I think, out of this set here, so I'll grab that. But he also drops spells, so like the copy random spell thrice. We used this just in our build yesterday as well, where you can copy the explosive projectile and do huge explosion damage, which is very nice. Let's see what Bob's got in terms of bingo. True. 2 orbs. True. Says a meme ironically. Oh boy, here we go again. When did this happen? Kills Steve with a statue and finds the hiisi bar. Oh god, the ironic one. I kept forgetting to tell Mind's Eye to remove that. The door. Meme was FBI. Oh, that is true. Yeah, Bob's right. He actually got it. I'm proud of you, Bob. I am proud. That is actually use of the meme, ironically. It's the first time somebody's checked that bingo card spot and actually was correct. It's a big moment. Bobo, take notes from Bob. Bob is the real, the true bingo marker guy. He's flexing on you at this point. Boom! Bob's got the bingo master glasses. Eat my ass, Dunk. I can't tell you how many times fucking Bobo's like, I got bingo, and then he has that checked, and it's like, when did I say a meme ironically? It's like, don't you remember earlier when you said hi to that one chatter? It's like, yeah, you said hello in an ironic way. I'm like, what? The fuck is that? What? No. Then we have a whole discussion about irony, and it's, yeah, happened a billion times. Alright, what do we got here? So we can heal up if we want to right now. Let's see how this goes with this for healing. Not bad. Healed up pretty quick. It was definitely wasteful. But it'll do. Then we stop the wrapping. Put this triple here. Put this copy, or put this explosive projectile at the end. Right now, whenever we shoot, it hits for a solid 300 damage. And we're going to put this copy thrice here, and it goes from doing 300 damage to a solid 5,000. The exact math should be about 2,400, 2,500 or so. About half of what the number that popped up there. Oh, actually, no, it is higher than that because we have the damage pluses and all that to consider too. So it's big damage. So explosion damage will mess up the boss big time that we're about to be fighting. And this refresh shouldn't be needed anymore since we're going to be fighting a boss that'll give us infinites. Does orbit plus heal work? I haven't really found much luck with it because it kind of moves in an awkward way. I've never been able to get it to work like boomerang where it's just like whoop. But maybe there is one with orbit. Anybody have any build suggestions for it? Inner spell plus orbit plus heal. The problem is whenever, well, I don't know. Maybe somehow what'll end up happening a lot of the times with heal bolts, they have to be alive for at least like a couple frames before you can get them to heal you properly. So if you ever fire them off inside of your character, it's like they spawn and die like in the same moment, so it doesn't let it heal you. You need that you want it to kind of fly around for a moment and then hit your character so that it will deliver the heal, like the rules of the heal bolt basically. So I don't know if you did inner spell circle. I don't know. Maybe somehow it would do like a little whoop. Maybe. I can show you in a moment why that's pretty important to know. Let me just get my Greek letters. I wish those kind of rules were a little more transparent. Like, that's just stuff that you gotta learn about, like, Noita's engine and how it interacts with stuff. Alright, so the speed up. Most of the Greek letters teach you to put, like, a speed up on the Greek letter. That's then copying the spell. But Tau is the one that I always gotta do a little rant on this because it's not the most intuitive. So if you put the speed up on the Tau, Tau copies the following spell, which is the black hole. It's actually the two following spells, but so speed up applies to the Tau. So without the speed up, with the speed up, it's faster. But when you have a Tau, you can actually make a modifier work to apply to spells twice. So what I mean by that is the speed up, by putting it here, will actually put the speed up on the black hole here and here. It actually ends up wrapping and kind of casting it 2 times. You'll notice this when you cast it because you notice the black hole is actually much faster in that spot. So it gets the equivalent of 2 speed ups, quick black hole. We're good, we're happy, hopefully. Move that there. Does free up that, which is pretty nice. A little bit of spin. Black hole's online. But why did you put the chainsaw at the front of the one? Just felt natural. Is it for one modifier, or will lava to blood also fit in it? So you could still apply stuff to it. So for example, if I wanted to put lava to blood on this Tau, I would put it to the left of it because you have no reason to apply lava to blood twice. But if you want to gain the benefits of the modifier 2 times, you put it right after the Tau, and then the projectile you're wanting the Tau to copy, and you'll get it twice. So lava to blood I'd place here, and you would still get 2 speed ups and 1 lava to blood. So you can wrap other modifiers like this too using Tau. Yeah, let's say that you wanted to have twice the oh, explosive projectile. Remember, explosive projectile, you need to have at least you need to have more than one of them to do big explosion damage, which is why I'm using the copy random. Instead, you could put the Tau on there, and you could have the explosive projectile after it. That would be 1, and then the Tau would copy it. So I think there's 2 total. All right, let's get the let's cue up the music. Where is it? Hold up. Please hold. I was not ready for this. Never saw it coming. Yeah, let's do the short version.
Lurking in this sweaty cave here in Dunkville. Moist mobs, monsters, swapper mages. It's a dunk thrill. Might get a victory. Extend your win streak. DunkTales, ooh. Every night he's out there screaming. DunkTales, ooh. Tales of glory, crouches when skill prevails. Ooh.
This is a ritual, yes.
Danger always will find you. Avert your eyes, emotes will find you. Punch a goon and slide into some DunkTales. Let's take a spin, might get a win on DunkTales. Goo. Tales of a legend, all jokes and good dunk spells. Goo. Not gamble fails, all fam on snails. No DunkTales. Goo.
Well, there you go. There's your DunkTales DMCA free version. Because DuckTales actually sometimes would get our VOD muted. In fact, DuckTales every once in a while we had some VOD issues, but DunkTales actually sometimes has triggered it as well, even though it is DMCA free. But I guess Twitch's automated system sometimes still picks it up or something. I don't know. If we didn't have this, I would unsub, unfollow, and report the channel, same as if we lost a goof. What? Why would I? Why unfollow? Why unsub? The weebs don't have that much power around here, do they? I mean, a weeb is the streamer? No. Me? A weeb? No. Let me clarify for the uninformed. Weebs are people that watched anime and got lost in the sauce. Their brain is fried. They start to identify with the, you know, the characters. That's a weeb. If you have ever unironically Naruto run in your life, you are a weeb. What if I was 12? If you're 12, it's acceptable. You get a pass. Chostings, what's up, man?
Okay, but what if it was to storm Area 51? Does it still count as weeb?
I think so. Because if you actually had ran like a regular human being, you would have made it into Area 51. We would have discovered the aliens. They would have been freed, but no, your slow-ass Naruto ran. And the guards caught you. I'm disappointed.
I knew a guy in high school that was convinced Naruto running was faster than regular running. I broke his belief when I pointed out that if that was true, everyone in the Olympics would run like that. Lol.
That's pretty funny. I feel like I've heard the same thing from somebody else. They didn't say the Olympics thing, but they said that they had a friend in high school that unironically thought it was faster running that way. Which is pretty hilarious, because like you said, you should be able to piece it together really quickly when you're like, well then why isn't, like, why aren't they all running that way? Why weren't all the fastest runners? Imagine Usain Bolt just fucking breaking world records, just fucking sprinting through that thing. Well, I guess that maybe at the final moment, you know, when they lean forward to like go past the finish line to get to save like a fraction of a second. Maybe that's he sees that and he's like, I knew it was faster. Yeah, I need the gas blood. I'm trying to decide if I need to grab anything else first. Usain Bolt is fat now. I heard he's put on some weight. Relatable. Relatable. I feel that. No, we're not going to be breaking the reroll machine today. Rate the hospital scene in Eva out of 10. Evangelion. I know of the scene. I think I know of the scene, but I've never actually seen it in its original context. You want to see how I've seen it? I don't even know if this is the correct scene. Nah, don't. Wait, what's wrong? You have... This is my knowledge of the scene. I typed in Evangelion Tiny Club.
You have one new message. Hey, this is Phil from the Small Wiener Club. Sorry to get back to you so late. I just finished reviewing your application and information you sent in, but I am sorry to say that I don't think I can allow you to join our group. From what I'm looking at, your wiener is massive. I mean, the sheer girth and juiciness alone is ridiculous. It looks as if somebody glued a forearm to the bottom of your torso. You could probably stand on it like a tripod. And that's not even mentioning how fat your nuts are. But it does appear that you're going to have to take that ginormous schmeat somewhere else. But thank you for trying.
that's all my knowledge of it. That's all I know. Is that not the scene? Aw, damn it. I thought I had the right scene. I knew it was Weeb. Is that even Evangelion? Schmeat. It is. Oh, it is. But it's a wrong scene. Damn it. But yeah, my brother loves Evangelion. He's always been like, you gotta watch it. I'm like, yeah, one day I will. And I've just always put off. I don't know why. I've just not been drawn to it. Maybe it's because it's older. When like an anime or something's like newer, I feel like I'm like, oh, I gotta check this out. When it's like, you know, decades old, I'm like, I'll get around to it one day. All right, we're going with Gas Blood now, I guess. Screw it. Then I don't have to worry about it later.
Do it.
Can Gas Blood be replaced with multiple repelling capes? You're supposed to have both. Because the repelling capes, they will really quickly get rid of the liquids that are on you. But whenever you bleed, it's still, like, whenever a liquid hits your character, it still happens for a frame. It can only repel it so fast. So you need both of these things to be safe. You need 3 repelling capes, 2 or 3. I think 3 is the right one. And then Gas Blood to truly be safe with the stainless armor stacking.
Mr. Orslam.
Will you be able to show interaction with Flum today? Oh yeah, Dark Fox. Are you talking about the one we were discussing yesterday?
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drenched in sweat.
Smash! Thanks for the 12-monther, dude. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great weekend. We're currently doing a little bit of sun questing. Hope that is cool with you. It's actually not, the goal wasn't to sun quest. We just, through RNG, ended up in a sun questing kind of scenario. Oh, fuck. I'm hoping I get to keep the other stuff, but oh well. I'm too lazy. Let's... Ooh. Actually have some craziness. You know what we could do? Literally go add trigger onto a spark bolt, put the luminous drill inside the spark bolt, then all the modifiers between the add trigger and this spark bolt become free. Then we can throw all of our stuff on it like this. And so now when we shoot it, it looks like this. Good. Yeah, it's a casual, exactly, a casual sun quest. Yes, the reduce. Good call, good call. Got that here. We're still looking for resources. Not a ton that we really need, but I'm kind of, at this point, I'm kind of just looking for extras that can help top us off during our journey today. And probably in the next 15 minutes, I'll lock in and we will do everything that we need for today's challenge. Like we'll... I'll assume that the resources I have are the best I'm gonna get. Is the link start still viable? This is a genuine question. Don't worry, won't troll. When did you figure out that Flum equals lots of potions? Oh, they're gonna use it to get unstable polymorphine, and then not unstable. I'll use it to get unstable polymorphine, which then gets the hiisi thrower dude. Is that? Jump ahead. Yeah, it's for real. I still do this every once in a while, but it's not necessary. Like, it's never necessary, but if you ever want to min-max, this is in that category. So if anybody doesn't know what's happening, the idea is if you ever find a Flum potion in the first zone also has tons of creatures that bleed regular blood, and there's usually a lot of oil. These are really common ingredients. If you mix all 3 of those together, it makes unstable polymorphine. Once you have the unstable polymorphine, you can then set up something where you can constantly just like, you know, dip your character into the unstable polymorphine. So this person, what he does, he just scoops it up, I guess. And then from there, you're going to use it over and over and over. And eventually you'll turn into, yeah, the potion thrower guy. And whenever you turn into the potion thrower guy, you can then throw the potions into the water, which won't break them. And then you can now have access to all these potions. The thing that you mainly would want is the telly flask. The telly flask would probably be the thing that's most exciting from the pool of things that he can throw. The reason this is specifically thought of with unstable polymorphine but not chaotic is because the unstable poly pool is much smaller. It's only the hiisi members, meaning like it doesn't usually takes within just a couple minutes and you will turn into the potion thrower guy, so then you can farm out whatever flash you need. It's still viable. Definitely still a viable strategy. Doesn't the game punish you for polymorphine too many times? Only with chaotic polymorphine, not with unstable poly, which is what you were watching that guy use there. With chaotic polymorphine, if you poly too many times, you can get stuck as a creature permanently, which is what you're thinking of. The reason I was killing him is I wanted to get some better Greek letters. Not particularly happy with the ones I got. Did I unstable poly my haircut? Hey! How dare you? This haircut is just fine. I haven't got a haircut in months. Have you not looked at me in months? Have you not looked at me in like probably like a month and a half? Let's put it that way. This is what my hair's been like. I guess the only difference from my hair now and yesterday is that I did shower, and it's probably grown 0.00001 centimeter. Alright. Reduce lifetime. If I do the add trigger here and put... Oh, no, it wouldn't be an add trigger. That would not be good. So the problem is, if we put the reduced lifetime on the telebolt, then we try to also add in the heals. This will kill off the telebolt and the heals so quickly that you actually can't heal yourself. Oh, actually, no, it does still hit him pretty well. I thought it was not going to hit him that well. What the fuck? That went pretty good. Hold up. Let me... we're probably going to use the alpha. Oh, no. That went pretty well. Wait, why is that going so well? Is the heal bolt's lifetime that? I figured. Oh, it's the Nala that kills it too early. Reduced lifetime still is good to go. Oh, let me verify this. Let me take a little damage. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, he hit himself. Well done, sir. Yeah, I like that one. This is a good one. So basically, it's set up in such a way that we're shooting our teleport bolts and our heals at the same time. Easy healing action. More ideal that we would get healing. There's Circle of Vigor later. Circle of Vigor would be the best, but right now we don't have that. Working with what we got. My Nala TP wand worked just fine with normal heal bolt. I think you just suffer from skill issues. Wait, really? Nala teleport heal? Are you gonna like do it in like a separate payload or some shit? And you're like, see, it works just fine. I'd be like, okay. Shot at the same time. Why do mine never hit me? I always end up just using Circle of Vigor and I'm like, stupid heal bolts. Screw those heal bolts.
Mine?
Shroom perk. I do want to get to those eventually. But right now, we're focusing on survival stuff. If it procs, if the dice procs, I will grab the mushroom. Nope, it didn't. What else do we need to be thinking about? Because it has been enough time that we need to start doing our sun questing. That kills the Forgotten. This helps with the seed. Okay, we needed bombs. That's another step in the sun quest that we haven't. Tinker with wands. That's what we haven't gotten. Wow, come on, game. We have to grab explosion immunity first because the sun does put out a ridiculous amount of explosion damage. And it looks like we're gonna get both. Thank you, game. Thank you for your generosity. don't forget to kill Toveri's kids before you kill him. Well, we're gonna have to do the average diamond, so we would do that anyways, because you want to buff him up, because he does get hurt by the cursed rock. So you want him to make sure that he's thick enough that he just tanks the cursed rock and doesn't give a shit. Speaking of which, we do need holy damage or drill damage, which we do not have. I'm glad you said something. Was wrong about the Nala heal, I'm dumb. It was probably like what the opposite of what I was saying, where I thought this one was going to be bad, but it's like, oh, I was thinking of Nala heal, and then you were probably thinking of Nala heal when in reality you were probably using reduce telly as well. Repelling cape, sure. Still have not found a telly bolt. How is that even possible? Wait, but how have I not found Tinker with Wands? Did I say repelling cape? I don't even remember what I was saying. I can't even keep up. Sound effects going off. My brain's lagging. Tinker with Wands, that's what we're looking for. Did you ever redeem that Holy Lance run? Kind of. You know, people know how I could have won that run. I was just goofing around too much. And so people didn't want me to revisit the run because I said they've already seen a win on it, pretty much. Nope. That's all. What do you mean, no? Yes. Nope. Hey, I've offered the run many times.
Just go on the internet and tell lies?
I'm actually going to grab the item radar because this can be helpful whenever you're gathering the stones and stuff if you lose any. Yes, we needed the digging. That is important. It's the one challenge you've never been able to do. No, it's not that. I literally asked Chad, hey, do you want me to do it? And then they were like, nah. Like, we've already seen it. Tinker with Wands. Good. Faster movement. Good. Yeah, I should be grabbing multitudes. You're right. I like that idea, Tricito. I'll do it right after this. I don't know about multitudes, but we'll grab a wand. How about that? I don't need any more damage. Actually, wait. Is this useful? No. Actually, this one is useful. So you can use any of the crystals, the dormant crystal trigger or the one without trigger, and you can use that to make the sun as well. Instead of using like a regular bomb. You'll see in just a bit. So we may make this the last parallel world we're going to go through. No stainless stacking. I have one, which will give us a little bit of reduction, but nothing that's... We're still going to insta-die to the sun. Alright, now we take the portal. It sends us back to the main world. Then in the main world, we run to the tower. Keep it simple. Yep, yep, yep. Don't be a swiftness hater. Don't you dare. Actually, I can upgrade my telly wand. I just realized that. Alright. We can kill the Forgotten to get the... Okay, let me look at the challenge again real fast, just to make sure that I'm on the right track here. So, this, no problem. Oh, we didn't get Homebringer for these little dudes. Okay, Homebringer, gotta find that. Or Swapper, I guess, but Homebringer preferred. Keep your eyes peeled for Homebringer right now. I may start having to think of a plan B for the transporting Toveri. This Homebringer ain't showing up. Walmart's starting to piss me off. So, what's our alternative? What is the alternative? Why are my heels not going off? Oh yeah, I had this Gamma there. Taika. Yeah, Taika Sova is an alternative. That's actually not the worst alternative. I'm gonna try something real quick. We did an add trigger onto this small telebolt, and then we put piercing on it. What does that look like? How ugly is that? Oh, we gotta make sure we don't overwrap it too. So that, this, we need to put a spell in it. There's that. And there needs to be a 2 cast. I don't have a 2 cast, so we're going to put this here for a 3 cast. Alright, how does this look? It's not bad. And then instead, we do Deadly Heal. Oh, we want it like that. How does that look? Emma. The gods are very impressed with you. Oh, the reduce is making a wisp every once in a while. We don't want that. I was trying to see if I could share this piercing effect with this deadly heal and benefit from that. It doesn't seem to be the case, though. Oh, wait, what? I got hit that time. It's because the occasional wisp is eligible to hit the player, but that's it. I don't want to be dependent on some RNG bullshit. But it's just whenever it does hit you, it's percent healing. So percent healing is so much better than the flat healing of the other heal. That's the only reason I was even kind of looking at it. Give it boomerang. Now that is an interesting idea. You may have just cooked up something there. Smart. I like that. And in fact, to get rid of any damage that's on it. Oh, they're wisps though. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's the other piercing? Did you see that? That motherfucker almost killed me. It's because we were creating wisps and the wisps were stacking. And so while the heals are doing this percent healing, the wisps had stacked so many of them that they were all hitting me at once and they were just shitting on my health bar. So there was like several of these piercing deadly heals just waiting all in one spot, just pumping damage more than the percent healing was doing. I almost killed the run. Yeah, Hammer, that was a close one. It was a good idea. The problem is we need a second piercing, and I just don't have one or any kind of damage reduction. It's a good idea. It's just missing one. That's how Noita is. You're like, oh, this idea is great, except for this one tiny little flaw. And because of that one tiny little flaw, it just rips your face off, and you're like, oh shit, you're done. If anybody had a clip of that, doesn't he have an extra life? I do, but the problem is once it catches you in that chain, it was a wisp, so it would just, you know, murder me. It was very close. What if I just put the regular heal back there? What is this? At least the piercing maybe on the heal bolt, maybe it makes it better. If I get homebringer, that's really the main thing. If I get homebringer, then I'm gonna be like, fuck it, we're good to go. Oh, I was like, what? Did I see that? I did see it. All right, we got everything we need. We got homebringer. It just took a while to find it, but we got it. Okay. So now we take the portal. Don't forget that every portal is powered by a telly liquid beneath it, which I was wanting to show an interaction with Flum, but Flum needs unstable telly, so I guess I could make some unstable telly. But basically the interaction that Darg was asking about earlier, he may have just been trying to bait me into a yap, but I haven't got the opportunity to even yap about it. Pretend this was this was unstable, not regular. Pretend it was unstable. When you pour the Flum into unstable, it will start to point. It will start to point you to the closest orb room. So you just keep pouring unstable I mean, keep pouring the flum onto the unstable, and it'll start to just point you like, hey, orb room is over here, orb room's over here. That doesn't seem like that big of a deal in the regular Noita world, but in New Game Plus, that could be a lifesaver because the orb rooms shift around, and yeah, it's just too much of a pain. So you mix them together, you're good to go. You can mix them inside of a flask, but keep in mind that if you mix the unstable telly and the flum in the flask, it will make a powder called guiding powder. If you use up all that guiding powder, like as you pour it, it will shoot off in a direction, which is good. It works just like you want it to, but you can still run out of it. If you leave them as separate liquids, then you can use Mimicium to make more of the liquids. Once it's in a powder form, you can't use the Mimicium to create more of it. So that's why you tend to notice if everybody has their own playstyle, right? But me, I tend to leave them separate. That way I can be all sloppy and just like, I throw some flum on the ground, I throw some unstable telly, and it just points me in the direction. I'm not very efficient. And then anytime I'm running low on the liquids, I just grab some Mimicium and then fill them back up, and I just repeat that over and over. But what I was going to say is these little portals are powered by teleportadium. So you break the teleportadium, the portal vanishes. So got to find one that is not vanished. So we go here. We're back in the main world. And the reason I was doing that is because we're heading down to hell. So our main focus right now is going to be getting a setup to move the suns. Because currently the suns are they're in the way. This is not a normal problem to have. If you're doing your first Sun Quest stuff, you don't have to worry about any of this because you've never done the Sun Quest. Me, however, we're having to do a quest that involves the moons while I am doing the Sun Quest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go to the moons while I've already done the Sun Quest in the past. So they're now a roadblock in the way of me trying to complete my journey. So I have to do an extra step. So again, if you're a new player, you don't have to do the step that I'm about to be doing right now. I'll explain it whenever I get to it, but first I want to find Omega Black Hole or Omega White Hole. Okay, so here's the part that I told you I would explain. Wait, what did I end up doing? Oops. I told you I'd explain whenever we got near it. So this is the Dark Sun. Right here. See it? Trying to murder me. And normally when you're Sun Questing, that should not be there. But because we've done our Sun Quest in the past, we do have to deal with this. So let's try to get rid of it. So my method to try to get rid of it is I'm going to shoot a downwards LARPA on a Omega White Hole. And let's see if this has any luck at moving the Dark Sun out of the way. Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Woo! That did scare me. So I'm going to cast the spells to Death Crosses every once in a while because it will help delete the white holes and stuff that are not in their correct position. So we didn't get it moved on the first shot. It's not too surprising. Let's try the second shot. In fact, the best answer could be to do that. Well, we may have to do it twice in a row. So we cast the spells to Death Crosses to kill off all the white holes that are flying around. It's still nearby. I can hear it. Jesus. So what we're trying to do is we got to push it out, and then the gravitational pull tries to pull it back in. So we have to get rid of that. We got to not let it get repositioned, which I was trying to do that, but then it very aggressively ran back into position. I don't know what all that was about. We're going to find it. It's right there, and I'm going to move it even further if I can. I'm doing a terrible job. The reason we're moving it away is because I don't want to accidentally have it collide with my sun that I'm going to be creating, or my dark sun that I'm going to be creating here in a little bit. Actually, it won't collide with it then, because 2 dark suns won't supernova. I was thinking I was going to be placing a regular sun down here, but wait, which one did we have? As above, so below. No, this is the regular sun, so it could supernova. There's 2 versions of this. As above, so below, and then there's as above, so below, dark. This one that we're doing is an improper kind of sun quest. It's a part that you need to do if you want to get all the achievements, but it's kind of like if you were playing the game blind, it's what it thinks you would do while you're figuring out the puzzle or like the quest or whatever. So what you would be doing is you would make a sun up in heaven, and instantly you would say, oh, I made a sun. Okay, let me place a sun down in hell on top of the moon. That's what this one is. A regular sun here, a regular sun here. Then the correct one is to then have the regular sun down on the bottom, moved out of the way, and put a dark sun down there. That's the correct version. That's like the true completion of the sun quest. That's the moment that you're given the golden crown on top of your character's head, which I will still keep my golden crown. It doesn't disappear, but it will kind of mess with my sun quest stuff right now, even though I still have the golden crown. So we have to make 2 regular suns. We'll have that. We'll get credit for this. And I'm already set up for this stuff. That'll be the very end. All right, we're in great shape. We're in a good position. So I think the move will be to create the... Yeah. We're going to create the sun right here. I think that's going to be the spot for it. Which is perfect. So this worked great for moving it. That means we can use it on the regular sun as well. Very happy with the downwards LARP. Basically, there's certain spells that have a strong push or pull to them, and you're having to use those to get the sun to move. Is the idea of what you were just witnessing? All right, it is sun questing time. Hold up, I'm getting close to the damn essence over here. I lost my way. There we go. So we're having to collect all the essences. This is necessary for getting the stones for the sun quest. And there are 4 main essences. There's a 5th essence, but we don't need the 5th essence because we're not... The 5th essence is needed for the dark sun. We are not making one of those today. I'll probably make a dark sun next week though, because I'll have to replace this. Because right now I'm replacing our dark sun with the regular sun, and then next week we'll have to replace the regular sun with the dark sun because it's going to override it. So that's what's needed for the dark sun, but we don't need that shit. Gotta watch out for that lava shit. Okay, well there's the fire immunity. So this one right here, not the fire immunity, the essence of fire. Essence of fire, there's only one of them. It doesn't exist in the parallel worlds. So that means that you can't get both of your firestones from the essence of fire. I mean, I have to find one of those firestones naturally in the world, which is not a big deal because we already have one. We already found a couple in today's run. But I just wanted to lay it out there in case anybody ever uses this information for doing their own sun quest. Because they'll be like, wait, there's... You know, because if you look in the parallel worlds, you'll quickly see, like, all the other essences that I'm going to, they're there. Like, so you can see this is the one down in hell, and then this one is the one at the bottom of the lake. But you go to the top of the lake, and the whole island is missing. So you're like, oh shit, I can't get the essence there. So the other essences all work. It's just missing that one thing. My fursona name is DunkOrSlam. Nice. I think with that name, you're going to get all the hamsters. Alright, now we remove the essences off our character, which kind of fucked up because one of the stones went flying. There it is. And so here we have 4 stones. You see there's a stone here, stone here, stone here, and stone here. So we have these stones will make the first sun. I'm going to leave them there. You have a limited amount of essence removers, so don't go wasting them. Don't grab like 1 essence, go to the remover. 1 essence, go to the remover. You're going to end up using up all your essence removers. So that one is used up. There's 2 in the main world and 2 in the east and west, or is it 2 in the main world, 1 in the east and west? I can't even remember now. But I usually am really careful with them, so I never run out. Shop ETA. I've glued my eyelids open to stay awake. I don't think we're too far off. The thing I'm a little bit nervous of is we have to do like an escort mission thing, and it depends on how smoothly that guy's moving him from point A to point B gets. Also where he spawned at, which I don't know where he spawned necessarily. Let's give it 20 minutes. 20 minutes, I'm gonna speed run this shit. You ready? Speed running right now. Hauling ass. Maybe 25. There we go. We got the essence down here. No Carney. No, Chad always talking shit. I'm gonna make him proud on this one. Wait, we're missing one of the essences. Which? Oh yeah, the fire essence. All right, we're gonna get rid of the blood. Grab up these. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to kill the forgotten bosses. I forgot to kill the forgotten? What was I thinking? If you're curious where I'm going, I'm trying to drop off the rest of these, Did I just throw my ambrosia into that? Whoops. Clock's ticking on that. I can do it in 20 minutes. I know. I'm moving. I'm hauling ass. In fact, I'm hauling so much ass that I may not even need this eye, but I'm going to grab it just in case. But you can actually kill the Forgotten without the eye. If you watch my old videos many years ago, if the eye ever got deleted or whatever, I would cry on stream and chat would throw tomatoes at me. It was actually pretty fucked up. I have trauma from it. But the eye now is like, it's a suggestion. It's no longer a necessity. When the boss spawns in, you have like 5 frames that you can insta-kill him before his invis kicks in, which is still pretty hard to do. But the good thing is that he spawns in parallel worlds, so that means you get like, you know, hundreds of chances. So even when you fail, you're like, I'll just give it another shot. I'll just give it another shot. And eventually you're like, hey, I did it. Let's see if we can do it. I'll attempt to do it first try, but we have to kill multiple of them anyways, so... I have a video where I talk about how to do this. I think it is this spot here. And there we go. See, didn't even use the eye. No problem. First try. I know. Chat, please no autographs. I'm trying to play right now. Come on. We can make out later. Calm down. I like how God Run and Noita means you get insane perks and items and make an insane wand, making the game ultra easy, but God Run and Dark Souls means you can't level up, can't get hit, and everything depends on skill. Hold on. Why is that last part? I mean, you're not seeing the skill right now? Are you not seeing the talent that's happening right in front of your eyeballs? No skill? Alright, let me show you again. Watch this. Maybe you know what? I get it. You blinked last time, you missed it. That's how much talent and skill and everything that's going on right now. That Ambrosia Flash throw was pure skill. It was more of a flex. Imagine a game that gave you a liquid that's like, hey, if you stain yourself with this, nothing can kill you. And the thing that you're like, oh, this, I'm immortal? They're like, yes, this makes you immortal. And you said, fuck that shit. And you threw it away. That's like, oh shit. This guy's means serious business. You even want the fucking flask of immortality. That's not cope. You're supposed to be impressed. Wait. What am I doing here? Oh, here we go. Fuck off, worm. Alright. Look for the gap. Look for the gap. Okay, I missed it that time. That was because I wanted to show you how you kill it proper. If anybody didn't know, you bring out the eye, you can see the boss. So normally what you do is you lay the eye on the ground and you shoot the boss. That can be a little scary sometimes though, because he drops this little seed and you know it's this whole thing. So sometimes what people like to do, because they don't want to risk, imagine that I was going for this seed and in the process the eye got deleted, maybe from a black hole, or the boss himself can't actually delete this eye. One of his moves actually can delete it. If that was to happen, then you'd be like, well shit, now I don't even have the option. So what some people do is they shoot, they put this like in the first slot or whatever, they shoot and then swap. That way, like, so this enemy shoot and swap, that way mid-air, you kill the enemy, without having to drop the eye and risk doing anything that deletes it. There you go. There's some pro tips for you. Back to business. Alright, alright, alright. We're back in the main world. So, chat, what do we make first? The dark sun, well, the sun down on the dark sun area? Or I should say the sun on the dark moon? Or the sun in heaven? Heaven or hell? Where are we going first? Kids? No, we're not making kids. Dark moon. Alright, Aurora wants us flexing on the dark moon. So to do that, what we do is we place down our little sun seed here. It goes from being the seed that the Forgotten gives you. So this is the one that the Forgotten gives you, that boss that we just killed. This is it after you place it on top of the pyramid. We're going to go ahead and do it twice to save ourselves a little bit of time. It can shoot off. It can be very annoying and go flying super far away. So be ready to chase that thing in case you need to. I did not mod restart yet. No, I'm about to. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. They landed, luckily, in a spot that's not too bad. The placing the stone there was probably a bad idea, but oh well. There's no going back now. So the ones that we have are the Firestone, the Water Stone, and the Earth Stone. We are missing the Electric Stone. We're going to need that down in Hell. It'll be the one thing we're missing. And to save ourselves time, because you know here we're all about efficiency and speed. As you know, many world record holders are always stopping by the stream asking for advice. Let's go ahead and grab some spells. A, D sharp.
A lot of people think their Forgotten gives you his seed when you finished him and he had a good time, and he had a good time. We tested the seed and it's actually mostly P that he can drop anytime.
What? Joustings? I think you get some things mixed up, my friend. So the reason I grabbed the letters A, D sharp, E, and G is because they actually will allow me to warp back to the surface instantly, which will give us you know, a little bit more speed, a little bit quicker. Gotta go fast. Tellian and healing, Tellian and healing. All right, here we go, and we had that one spot already selected out. I think it was the perfect spot to make the sun. Yes, right here. So, the way we do this is... Don't start with me, weebs. I'm busy right now. Alright, the Dormant Crystal Trigger. So this acts as one of the spells in the bomb category. So if you have a spell in the bomb category, this is what's needed to take the sun to the next level. So I throw down like 10 of them. A couple extras, actually. Yeah. Shut your mouth, weebs! And then now we drop this this sun seed on top of that. So there we go. Transformation happens. Then at this point you have to sacrifice. How many do we have to sacrifice? We gotta sacrifice 100 babies to this thing. That is not the correct move. Good thing it didn't go flying. Chat, stop your weaving. Can't think.
Stop, okay? No more.
Damn it, without the... Oh, there it goes. 100 babies already? That was quick as hell, man. Alright. So, now we feed in the correct... we feed in the correct stones, which is 4. 4 stones make the sun. 5 stones make the dark sun. Today, we don't have to make the dark sun at all, because we're doing as above, so below. Not the correct SunQuest version, but the step before the correct SunQuest version. So, we throw in the Water Stone. We throw in the... Holy shit. We throw in... What else are we throwing in right now? We throw in the Firestone. And we throw in the Earthstone. What? There's one remaining. before it turns into a full-on sun. So let me go grab that one. Oh wait, I forgot. I have the... Thank you, creeping. I was like, making the run up there, and he's like, music notes? Isn't that the whole point? My bad, my bad. Alright, the order has to be A, D sharp, E, and G. There we go. And these music notes are now dead to me, because you can only do it once. And then I'm going to warp over here. Okay. So we have the electric stone is the only one that we didn't feed into it. Good. All right. Time to complete the sun, but before we do that, I need to check where... Oh, it's perfect. It's right above where it needs to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in the electric stone. Boom! A transformation happens. Exactly what we're looking for. We prep our black hole wand so that we can nudge it where we need to nudge it. There we go. There you go. It is gone. The old are devoured for the new blah blah blah. I didn't even get to read it all. So we placed the... Oh shit. We placed it on top of it. One thing that's a little bit annoying though, once you place a sun in its correct position, is I believe it actually will kill off the gravitational pull, so it will kind of slide all over the place at this point. It could be crazy. I don't know if I'm making that last part up. If Latali was here, he would remind me. He can be my brain. But yeah, so it did already hit where it needed to hit, and at this point it's just gonna kind of float around aimlessly, because once it doesn't have the gravitational pull, it's not pulled to the middle of it, so it just kind of is, yeah, in the general area. Alright, so we're just missing the fire stone. That's the only stone that's missing, and I already know where I left one. I found one about, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours ago, and we laid it on a special spot that I can grab later. That way I didn't have to have the second fire essence, because there isn't a second fire essence, there's only one. There we go. I'm gonna grab this. I need the radar so I can see where the hell I'm going. I'm gonna go kill this boss down here. There's a boss down here that actually gives you a radar that lets you find the Toveri boss quicker. So I would like to have a radar that leads us to his spawn location, to save us having to look around randomly. I also need to set up my wand in such a way that it will kill him though. So this boss kill, hopefully it'll be real quick. Just run in, smack him, and run out. Okay, apparently I overshot. Wait, I undershot or I overshot? Oh shit, here we go. Here you go, I see you. I see you, friend. There we go. Killed him, got the spatial awareness perk from him. You stand still, and this will tell us where Toveri is. Toveri is the green dot. We are the red dot, which is right here. So he spawned in a really annoying spot, actually. I think it's like the worst spawn, actually, for the quest that you're doing. What's the other dots mean? They're supposed to signify important locations on the map to help you line stuff up. For example, these are supposed to be like the holy mountains and stuff. There's the little Kolmi area at the bottom. Little things like that. Oh yeah, and we still gotta move the sun. Lucky us. Getting to move the sun. Okay, we gotta move this sun out of the way, which is kind of silly, because we're moving the sun out of the way, and then we're going to place another sun there. Why? I don't know, because we're insane. Alright, so we use the death crosses to delete those white holes that we just shot all over the place. There we go. Maybe? Actually, let me just be certain. I think we're good. Alright. The moon is naked. Now we have to build a sun and place it there. I wonder if it's easier to go from above. Nah, well, maybe. No, because I forgot that you can't place on these things. They just fall through. Unless... maybe? I wonder if that's worth it. It goes all the way to here versus... one's just much closer. Can't compete, can it? Okay, so... what we gotta do now... place these down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do a couple extras just to make sure that there were at least 10. And then we throw the seed on top of it. Please blow up for the love of God. Before the wood melts? Oh, thank God. The hell, man. It's taking a sweet-ass time. Now we swap. We need to get... you do not want that sun, the child to be moving like that, and you just like let it go, because it can go for a while. You need to keep a track of it. Keep an eye on it while it's moving along. I'll do my best to watch over it. But I'm gonna swap out... I guess we'll put the egg here. And... shit, I don't even know. What the fuck? Egg. Egg. There we go. How's this look? Okay, where are we in relation to the sun? Okay, the sun's that way. Or the moon's that way, I mean. Have to sacrifice 100 babies. Probably could have built a faster wand than this little puny spark bolt trigger shooting wand, but oh well. No turning back now. He said this is a VOD I can skip around. This is live, you piece of shit. Though it does have that little thing at the bottom, because now they have it on Twitch where if you're a sub, you can do live replay. I mean, like you can rewind live. Why that wasn't a feature all along, I do not know. I remember whenever stuff like that happens, I usually ask chat, and somebody will give me a technical reason for why it wasn't a thing before. And so I asked chat, I was like, oh, is there a reason that it's behind a paywall? They said, no, it's just to get money out of people. Not really any, not like a special server or anything needed. Oh, I was like, oh, cool. Alright, so this one's already in place. As you can see, it's already in the gravitational pool. It's just sitting there. And we can just start throwing the essences at them. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, 1 essence remains. We fed it 3. To earn money, of course, to earn money. Did I just run directly through the sun? Saving grace saved you. Oh boy, that was the other sun. Oh yeah, it's not here. I left the oh, another lag spike. I left the firestone in a specific spot so that whenever I needed it, it would be there. We found it a solid 4 hours ago. And we laid it. Apparently there was one also in the fungal area today. But I didn't grab that one. Ooh, those lag spikes are getting a little chonky. Alright, firestone in. Boom! A transformation happens. And there you go. We created a regular sun up in heaven and a regular sun down in hell. Now this one doesn't lose. I think it will stay in position because I took a regular sun out of the way and I placed a regular sun there. So I don't think it did any like interacting with the trigger points on the moon. But the dark sun did, because we moved a dark sun and placed a regular sun on top of it. That was a change, which led to the moon losing its gravitational pull, since it was like seeing some new stuff. Oh my god, get me out of here. Please, no poly, no poly, no poly. Woo! Freedom. So that means we can check off as above, so below, which was the longest quest. We just finished that. We finished create a sun. We just, you know, it was part of this. It worked out where we did both at once. Now what we're about to do is we're about to take out both the Toveri and the friendship pillars, hopefully at the same time. First thing we need to do is to get the friendship, the Giga Nuke unlock, we need to escort him to the Avarice Diamond. Also, just to be aware, in case you want to get the Toveri pillar, you have to at least kill 9 of his babies. But every one of the children that you kill around him, it doesn't have to be even around him, you just kill him in general, he powers up and becomes more and more powerful. So you have to kill at least 9, I mean you have to take him at least to the power of 9 dead babies. and then it counts as a pillar. It sounds pretty dark, I know, it sounds pretty fucked up, but that's actually how it works. So yeah, we will have to kill, I'll kill probably all of them, which is like, I don't know, 15 or 16, because so that he'll have enough health that whenever we escort him to the Avarice Diamond, that there won't be any challenges. What we need to do now is make kind of a runway for the boss where we're going. What if we did add trigger, homebringer, homing, chainsaw. A little weird. Hold up. Why is that so weird? Oh, we're overwrapping. Guess we can just use this for now. That'd be perfect. We just, because the spark bolts shouldn't hurt the boss anyways. Chainsaw won't hurt him either. Create the runway so that the boss can be drugged down there. Almost there. So close to greatness. If you're curious where we're going now, we have to bring Toveri. I did not restart, did I? You can see the lag spikes in there are brutal. This, when you restart, it kind of closes down some of the, like the sun area that was loaded in.
Right now, he is
should smooth things out a bit. Alright, we're really close. There he is, Toveri. So when he first starts off, he's like really puny and seems kind of like a joke. By the end of it, he will not be so puny, and he will scare you. Okay, we're the red dots, so we need to go up and to the right. Damn it, I wanted to grab one of the gourds, but I broke them all. Whoops. Oh no, I grabbed one. I ended up getting one. There's no reason. They're little heals, but you can do funny stuff with them. So alright, so the boss has 762 health. He's really weak right now. If you were to take him on an escort mission, this motherfucker's just gonna die. He's worthless. So we're gonna kill his children. Alright, gets a little angry. He's like, hey, that was my 10th favorite son. And then with each of the little children that die, you'll notice his health bar kind of shoots up and up. And the thing is, they kind of do a chain reaction. If you ever get them in a clump and they die, which is what just happened there, they all just die at once, and now he's in super pissed off mode. So now he has 222,000 health compared to like the less than 1,000 health he had just a little while ago. So this is where things are going to get a little bit goofy, because I'm going to attempt to drag this dude who clearly is pissed at me for killing his family. We're going to try to drag him over to the escort mission location. And part of what makes this suck so much is that... I'll move this here. Is that it can feel a little janky sometimes. Like he'll get caught on things. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to hold him in a position that will allow me to benefit from the fact that he can delete walls. And I'm just going to try to run through stuff, making... He's my version of digging now. Also, if you hold him... If you rapid fire your wand enough that he doesn't get the chance to, like, settle. So he's, like, being repositioned over and over and over. And this makes him where he doesn't attack you. Because he is pretty dangerous. He actually does do some good damage. We're almost there. If you're curious why my homebringer does a good job at like keeping up with them, is I do have homing on it. So whenever I start to miss, it will like do a good job at pulling them back into my range. What's going on? We're doing the escort mission of today's challenge. Funnily enough, we rolled the achievement that's the escort mission, but then I also rolled the achievement where I have to kill this guy. So I'm escorting him all the way there, and then after I escort him there, it unlocks the giga nuke, and then I'm just gonna kill him. He doesn't know about that part though. Don't tell him. I told him we're going to get ice cream. This is definitely not the route to go, by the way. This is very stupid. I've never played the game, and I have no clue what the fuck is happening. Well, I would strongly recommend it, dude. This is my favorite single-player game of all time. I'm like not saying that jokingly. It's honestly my favorite single-player game of all time. I have over 8,000 hours in it. There's just so much stuff to do, and you know, it's one of those games that's a little bit evil though. Like when you first start off, it's definitely not going to be nice to you, and it's going to spit in your face. But if you are able to get over that, you know, get over the early game of the challenge, then you start to get, you know, you improve, you build a foundation of knowledge, and then from there you can just win every single run, and you can just, it's like a pick your own adventure kind of thing where you can just do the most wacky stuff. But yeah, the early days are definitely rough. Don't get me wrong, I had fun in the early days. I was really enjoying it, but I know some people aren't exactly like, just work, you know, they don't want to get off of like a 16-hour work shift, be like, I just want to play some video games, and then have the game immediately punch them in the face, which is kind of how Noita is. So, but eventually, if you grind it out, you get to that. Luckily, chat can't hear that too well. The noise is hopefully drown that out. Drown that out. What is this shit about? But yeah, it's an amazing game, and right now it's there's a sale going on Steam. There's the autumn sale, so there's a ton of games on sale. Noita is one of them. It's 60% off, which is like the biggest discount you'll ever get on Noita. So it's, I mean, that's depending on where you live, but in the US it's like $8 or something. Somewhere around there. Whitey Hijack Comrade. This dude is, it's part of a quest line. It's one made by the devs. I'm not like making up the quest line. This is an actual official one. You have to place this dude inside of something called the Avarice Diamond. And then whenever you do that, it will actually give you an unlock. So this is where it gets really sketchy. So let me move this guy in here for a moment. It gets sketchy because we need to get him in a position that fires off. There's a specific point. There's like a hot spot that if your character touches it, it will give you a burst of air. If this little guy touches it, it gives you a giga holy bomb. It can only do it one time, so you do not want to mess it up. So that's why I'm kind of taking a moment to catch my breath, heal up, and let's see if we can get him in position. And hope that he doesn't somehow. Okay, so he's right where he needs to be. He needs to go here. I'm gonna try to kick him. Oh, come on. He's slightly off. There you go, dead center. Kick. There we go. Boom. Oh shit. Be cool, be cool. Alright, so now it unlocked the Giga Holy Bomb, which I guess we can use it to kill Kolmi, but right now it's no good against him, the guy that we're currently fighting. So what we're gonna do is we gotta swap up our build real quick. So this guy, now that he's all powerful, all this crap, we did our escort mission, we can kill him off and not have to worry, not have to give a shit. Add trigger, good. Piercing, I'm gonna need that there. Add manas, go here. Basically, sorry, this part here you're not supposed to be able to follow. This is like, kind of, even for experienced players, can be a little tricky to be like, wait, what the hell? What are you editing onto that wand? There's so much happening. Should be good. Basically, I'm having to switch out the damage types that I'm doing, because I do not want to do... basically, most damage types in the game will actually either do no damage to him, or they can even heal him. So I was switching out to the kind that can actually kill this dude. Oh, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Alright. How the hell? Add trigger, here. Heavy. Oh, it's overwrapping. No wonder. No wonder. Do that. Quad. Spark bolts will actually heal them, so we don't want to put those there. Let's at least move it to a triple, and then the third. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So now you'll see his health bar moving pretty quickly. We're doing a damage type called digging or drill damage. The digging bolts do a special damage type that they're one of the only... they actually are the only spell in the game that does drill damage. And we're using that to tear this guy's face off. And you may be saying, but wait, don't you have other damage types on there? Well, Pinpoint of Light, which does do other damage types, does get a lot of its damage, or all of its damage removed pretty much, because this piercing removes 15 damage. So we try to remove the damage types that help them and leave only the ones that will hurt them. So there we go. We have accomplished this one today. As above, so below, done. Toveri, that's the one we just killed, done. Make a Sun, done. Friendship, done. That was the Giga Holy Bomb unlock. So now we have 2 things left to do. We have the Funky Transformation, which is if you get 3 of the fungus perks, you actually get your head turns into like a mushroom. That's literally it. I know it's a little disappointing. You're like, that's not very funky. I was hoping something wild, but that's the challenge we got today. So we have to go get 3 fungus perks, which shouldn't take us long at all. And then we have to lock in our win on top of the mountain. So we can actually go kill Kolmi now and prepare for that. Will you give Kolmi the gourd? Sure. Sure, Rustlin. So I have this little gourd up here. That's what Rustlin's talking about. If it's another quest that you can do in Noita. We're not doing it right now, but for fun, we just like sometimes give it to him because it reskins them into this like green version of Kolmi, which is pretty cool looking. But outside of that, it doesn't change him. Like he's not going to fight different. He still does the same basic attacks. You would only need it for a quest line, but we'll just go ahead and fly right into him. So this is how he normally looks, and this is how he looks with the gourd. Pretty cool. We are going to place the Holy Bomb inside of a Pinpoint of Light that is piercing and homing. It has its own natural piercing. We're going to use this setup to try to kill him, and let's hope that the Giga Holy Bomb doesn't murder us in the process. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Really? That's all we got out of it? That should have been more. Oh, come on. I don't know why that was doing such a bad job with the piercing, but here we are. So we killed Kolmi. That part we could have done at any time. There's no specific order for it. But the Funky Transformation remains. We have 0 of the fungus perks, or the fungal perks. And yeah, so the final shop of the day is coming up. Whenever I grab my 3rd or 3 fungus perks, then we'll be doing the final shop of the day. That's all we need. I'm gonna go ahead and grab extra perk again, I guess. Because why the hell not? Don't reroll, please. Wait, what's happening? What are you guys screaming about? Oh, I love you guys. You're the best. Thank you, chat. You guys are the best. I did this all on my own. You guys suck. Mods, ban them all. They're trying to steal credit. They're trying to steal credit. I did this all on my own. I was only acting, pretending to not see it, and you guys fell for it.
I'm legally blind.
I'm legally blind. You always fall for that. I knew exactly. I saw it there. So we still have 2 more fungal perks to get. 2 more, and then we're done with today's challenge.
You made me PTS. So blind. It's a shame you left transformation until the end. I feel we need to treat it in future like shifts. If it's possible, the perks they should be done ASAP. Adds to the challenge. Thoughts?
You're right. I think you are right. The only reason I don't do it first is because it can really complicate the hell out of things. But like you said, that's kind of defeats a little bit of the purpose. So, but I need to clarify that before the bet because that's a pretty big factor, you know. Got to do a better job with that in the future. I agree. What is going on here? We're running. This is our last reroll, man. Wait. Fungal disease.
Spin.
I'm pretty sure you have to have 1 of each. but I'll still grab 2 of this one because who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. Because the ghost perk, it doesn't work that way. The ghost perk, you can have like 2 of one. You don't have to have all 3. But fungus, I think you may have to have all 3. Okay, towards the end of the run, are you kidding me? This game is shit, by the way. I'm sorry. I lied to you all Solarity's community members. This game is an ass. And I'm gonna punch it. Essentially what happened, in case you're curious, is that we found Circle of Vigor at the very end of our run. Which, I know, I see the shroom, I got you. Another shroom, which by the way, could be our moment. Let's see if it works. But we don't have a Nala, which that part does kind of suck. Because it means that we'll be spamming this the entire time, which may drive people insane. But we're healed! Alright, let's see if we get the fungal perk. So what should happen, the way we know we did the funky transformation, it's kind of hard to see. If you're on mobile, you're probably not going to see it at all. But the head of our character should turn into a mushroom. And you've officially had the funky transformation. That doesn't look very funky, so no. Damn it, so we're missing 1. The one that we're missing... Oh, don't hit new game, please. Okay. Where are the mushrooms? We have fungal disease. We have fungal colony. We're missing cordyceps. That is what we're missing. So there's no reason to keep going down because that was the last holy mountain. It's missing the final holy mountain. Doesn't exist in parallel worlds. Another parallel world. Remember, when you're in parallel worlds, you cannot take the portals. It will take you back to the main world. And we are looking for the last and final fungal perk so that we can get funky. The dice. So it's tempting to grab the extra perk, but I'll lose my glance ability. I won't be able to just glance and tell what perks are there. I'll have to like mouse over every single perk, and I don't. Oh, cordyceps. All right, look closely, chat. Let's see. Okay, it sucks because I have so much crap. It's really gonna be hard to tell. I have a halo, all these things around me, so I don't know if we're gonna see the mushroom head very well. But cordyceps. Can you see it very well, chat? Do you see the mushroom head? We're feeling funky. So we have 1 thing remaining. Vialet, put that mushroom away right now. This is a wholesome community. It's a mushroom-free community. Alright, okay, so as above, so below. Toveri. Sun. Build the sun. Friendship. Funky transformation. The one that remains is the mountain ending, which is toxic. Top of the mountain? Actually... Shit. We're in a parallel world. Since we're in a parallel world, what'll happen is we need to die to the sun, and we're not in the right world for that. Oh, come on. There you go. Portal. Back to the main world I go. Hey. The toxic gold ending, the final of the challenge, the final achievement, number 6, the toxic gold ending. For the toxic gold ending, you have to get a win on the surface and have 4 or less orbs, and technically 12 or more orbs. That's a whole other thing. But there we are, chat. GG. Put your sunglasses on, baby. Damn, it is bright though, for real. I think I may actually be getting a tan from this. Jesus. It burns. It burns. Cover your eyes, chat. GG. Thank you, chat, for the love. Thank you, thank you. Very readable credits. Clearly the devs tested to make sure that these credits looked, you know, legible on the sun background. Very thoroughly tested. It looks like it's just like random ass pixels kind of scrolling across the screen. Alright. There it is, chat. Win number 2,557 in the bag. Sorry, I'm all over the place. My brain's too fried. Let's look at the streaks. I don't even know what's happening anymore. All right, guys, I gotta read out these streaks, then we're gonna send out a raid because I gotta go feed Teddy. He's gonna be hungry. It's his food time. You don't want him to starve to death, do you? You gotta keep Teddy alive. 166 stocked for the entire stream for number 2. That's a solid amount. Respectable. 7 streaks going out to Core 556. Did I say 7 streak? Golden yes signs for Core Zanim, Comrade Simon. And Tyoli, we'll call him Tyol. Tyoli, congratulations. I'm probably butchering that one terribly, but that's my specialty. I butcher all usernames equally. You're welcome. The Dave with the 7 streak, is it Tylenol Jones? That's not Tylenol Jones. The hell? Tylenol. Maybe we just call him the nickname Tylenol. I think it fits. Dave with the 7 streak, along with Meliorated and Monster Muppets, Talglee, Solar Cinder, Core 556, Mr. Meow, Minthos, Starcloak, Duck This Wizard, Mark Boy, Zani, Comrade Simon, Chaos Drash, Chaos, my bad, Chaos, I butchered that one. Calamineth, Lodge 7, Sky Turtle, Ella Kid, Inex, Big B, Tylenol, and Emerald Locust. Whew. Nailed it. Got through those 7 streaks real quick. -7, 7 incorrect, going out to God of Rabbits. God of Rabbits, you'll get a cosmetic for being wrong 7 times. It's in your backpack. You can equip it whenever you like. Tempted by Gold and Mini Mix with the back-to-back 7 streaks, the 14 prediction streaks, and then 3 7 streaks in a row for Kespar, Bottlebrush, Demondred, and Jameson. Congratulations on your 21 predictions in a row without messing up. Quite impressive. Quite impressive. I treat you all equally, especially you, Jimmy. His nickname is Jamanjit? What? Listen, I treat them all. I butcher all names equally. I give them, yeah, exactly. Like Jumanjit, that's Jimmy. Or it could be called Jam Ham. I like that nickname, Jam Ham. I love you, awesome nerd. Good old Jam Ham. Let me see if there is somebody that I haven't shown love to in a while. I see Aqua's playing Noita, Albino, Sneck, Peter, Steffi. We got all kinds of peeps chilling. We got all the peeps hanging out. But you know who, honestly, in that entire group, the person that I feel like I haven't rated in a while is probably Seb. He's actually not even, let's see, we have Sheba and we have Seb. If you guys don't know, Seb is another awesome content creator. He's a Realm of the Mad God addict. He's been playing this game for years. He's insane. He's awesome, dude. We're going to hit him with some love. And if you've never heard of Realm of the Mad God, it's a 2D MMO that's free to play. So you could be interested. Yes, he is the upskirt maid guy. If you want, you can ask him to clarify that. You can say, wait a second. I can't remember if I've seen this stream before. Can you do me a favor and put on a maid outfit and bend over? That's not harassment, all right? This actually happened, okay? This is not a hate raid. This is simply a telling of history. This is what happened. No, not Seb, the Dota player. Listen, ask him about it. He'll explain everything. He'll clear it up. I just feel like this is the perfect raid target because we got hit by a raid from Celerity, and Celerity is known for his degeneracy. So where else could we go? Boom, the dude known for bending over in a maid outfit. It's the perfect chain of raids. But the raid is queued up for Seb Choof. He is playing Realm of the Mad God. Again, if you've never played it before, you may be interested. It's like a bullet hell free-to-play 2D MMO. It's one of these games that can be like very addicting, but it's not like an MMO like World of Warcraft. You're going to be playing it for years in. I mean, some people do. Some people really get hooked. But I feel like it's one of those games you could jump in for a day or two, leave for a couple months, come back for a week or so. I did ruin one person's life, though, I think, by telling them about this game. This was years ago, like 3 years ago. Mike, I streamed it, and then he tried it out, and now he's got like something like 10,000 hours in the game. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it was like 5,000. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it had a positive impact on his life. I hope he's loving life in Realm of the Mad God. Anyways, Thank you for making it an amazing weekend. I can't even talk. My brain is fried. Thank you for all the love. I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'll be back Tuesday night, okay? Tuesday night. Be ready for Silk Song. Thank you for everything, chat. Stay sweaty, stay awesome. Deuces.